Hello and welcome back to the Dragon's Table Adventures. We are here back with our session 11. So, as the normal rundown, hi, I am your DM. I am the Trixie Goth. Today we are pretty much joined by everyone. We are only missing the wonderful Lilia, unfortunately. So, just at the top of the round, we have her and the Bros doing Yasmita. We have James White Dragon doing Winston, the lovely Meliana by Moonlight Sarah, and then joining us back again is Pixie Pen doing Keyleth, and then somewhere in the ether is Channing Bomb who plays Jasmine. Now, as a quick rundown from the absolute chaos that was last session, I'm going to do a quick rundown. Essentially all that happened was Winston, Loma, Meliana and Yasmita found their way to Dogdom on a cart, and arrived in the city, took a quick trip to the Dragon's Table to make a purchase, and then decided to toodle off to the Dragon's Hoard where they are currently sat. As we followed them last time, we're going to dive straight in and say hello to the wonderful Keyleth first, and go from there. So, Keyleth, you wake up this morning with essentially you feel well rested, you gain wisdom, you feel so much better than you have in a good little while. And as you rise, you find sat next to your pack some items. And tagged on to this particular bow that is now with you is a note folded up with a wax seal on it. What do you do?
So, Bo has a note with a wax seal.
Yes.
Can I look at the seal and just see if I recognise? I'm assuming it's got a imprint.
Yes. Can you do a history check for me?
Check. Yes. 1 second.
Do it with advantage because of background.
And that's 2 and take the top.
Yes.
2 and take the top. So that's 18 plus 4, 22.
22. You do recognise it. But it takes you, because you sit there for a minute and you're like, I have no fucking idea who this is. But then as you sit there and you get to see it a bit more, something in the back of your mind nags like going, I know I've seen this. It takes you a minute, but it is a very, very old memory. And you remember seeing it on a very polished oak table in someone's study. And it's sat on the stack of topper papers marked out as the most important correspondence of the day. And you recognise the table, you know exactly who it belongs to. And you'd much rather forget that you know that.
Okay.
But you recognise and you know it holds some significance, but you also know that, hey kitten, that whoever this still belongs to may not necessarily be good news if you get on the wrong side of them.
Okay.
So the fact that you have been gifted something with absolutely no pretense to it probably means that at some point, somewhere, you've impressed someone, or they are possibly looking for something.
Yeah.
The wax seal also is a dragon, kind of curled up in a sleeping position, wrapped round what seems like a small tiefling figure.
What seems of what, sorry?
Seems like a small tiefling figure, so it's a dragon wrapped around a tiefling.
Okay.
I will at some point make that so people can actually see what I'm saying.
And okay. can I open the note?
Yes. When you open it, hey Draven. When you open it, it is written in a really scrawly, beautiful hand. It instantly screams to you, well educated, well practiced, probably noble, given how it's done. And it simply states, for a good friend, in thanks, and it explains to you essentially what's in your pack. It explains to you the bow, how it's used, the materials made for it, so that should you need to know any of this information, it's all there ready for you. Also gives you care details. It is very detailed, and it's letting you know everything that's been added to your pack. But it is not signed. You do note, however, everything that has been made that isn't readily available, like the clothing and the food, has the name Nafas on it.
Yep.
Okay. So what do you do now?
Do I need to do anything with these items? Are they do I need to attune to them at all?
You can ask me a second because I can't remember. There is one. There is the bow. The long bow does need a tuning.
Okay. So I'm just at the camp at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I might take some time to sort of just go over the note, try and get it sort of into my head, maybe attune to the
bow.
The bow, see if there's anything else that I'm sort of picking up from the items at all, or from the handwriting or anything.
You're not.
I'm just going to close my blinds because I'm getting.
I was about to say, you look like you'd be able to be blinded.
Oh, that's better.
So yeah, you sit, you attune to this bow. You take your time, and you feel. Let me double check and read what I'm saying. Give me a sec. Okay, yeah, no, there is no. Okay, yeah, so there's no feeling to this one particular, but it does feel. It feels warm. It's like as you hold it, it has a warmth to it. It's not uncomfortable, and it doesn't make your hands sweaty or anything like that. It just feels comforting. If anything, it feels like home. So that's what you start to feel once you've attuned to this. You also do note that, oddly, the camp sounds very quiet.
Yeah. So I think I've had that time, and then I've sort of gone, wait a minute, where is it? And immediately there's a bit of a panic of, oh my god, has something happened? So I'm going to go and search, see if did you say, has everyone gone off to Dogden?
No. So you have 3 extra tents. Chris can't join us straight away, so we're going to assume that he's there. And
Sorry, I'm here.
Oh, you are here. Fantastic.
I didn't want to interrupt.
That's fair enough. So you step out your tent and you find 3 tents. One that you know it belongs to Lilia, who is still snoring away at the minute. Bless her. Yep. Your tent and Jasmine's tent. The rest are gone. However, stood by what was the campfire is a rather nervous-looking cleric with a small tray of steaming tea, ready and waiting.
Lovely. Okay, I'll go to the cleric and just say, oh, good morning. Is that for us?
They extend it out and go, yes ma'am, this is for you. I was told to inform you that There is a cart ready and waiting to take you to Dogden with the rest of your party. They have gone on ahead and will meet you there.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for this. So kind.
You're most welcome. The Mother Superior said that she will meet you at the cart and get you introduced to those you'll be travelling with. If you need anything, the food hall is still open. Please help yourselves and have a good day. Thank you. They do sound rather young. They probably a bit of a newbie.
As they're walking around, okay, thanks, cheers. And then I'm gonna go sort of take the tea, and then do I have the teas?
Yeah. It's basically they've handed over the tray, so it's like literally set it down
I've
for
handed
you.
over the tray, so I'm gonna go over to Jasmine's tent and be like, or the tents and be like, hey, is anyone here? I have tea.
I was about to kill you that you mentioned tea. I can take tea.
I offer a tea.
Jasmine crawls out of the tent, kind of puts her hand up to grab the tea and kind of shimmies back in. I'll be out in like 10-ish minutes.
Yeah, no worries. Did you hear that about the cart?
Yeah, I heard.
Fab.
I'll be out soon.
No worries.
Okay. Jasmine, very similarly, as you sit there sipping your tea, you notice there is a bag of holding sat next to your pack, which you are sure was not there last night. Hey,
I instantly check all of my belongings to make sure nothing's gone missing.
Everything is there. You've just got this extra one bag of holding, and you do know as you kind of go through everything that there is a note tagged to the bag of holding.
What does the note look like?
It's folded up with a wax seal on it.
Do I recognise the seal?
Do a history check for me.
Get loads of dice, they said. It will be fine.
Fine, they said.
History.
Keep my backpack just because my nail came off. I need to put it back on.
11.
11. You do recognise it. You recognise it from your time in the temple.
Oh.
But
What temple?
actually, most of them. You recognise it from most of them, which is a bit weird. At some point or other...
I instantly look just distrusting. I don't trust religion.
However, you know it's not from a religious person. You do know it's from an organisation. That it's the kind that has many hands in many different pies kind of thing. But you will remember that any time this letter turned up, someone in power got very, very nervous that they might have fucked up. Because if this letter turned up, it means they have stepped on toes they should not have. It is also probably very implied that whoever this comes from does not like religion either. They happen to very starkly keep such organisations in check for some reason or other. They have a personal vendetta against, you know, the misuse of deities, should I say.
Jasmine still looks dubious, but I open the letter.
Okay. It opens with, "Dear friend, thank you for your assistance. Here is a reward, and hopefully these will help you along your way. Much appreciated." And then it is a long list of everything that you've been given in full detail, again in a scrawling hand, which you're probably going, noble. In the scrawling hand, and it's very kind of meticulously detailed as to what each item is, what it does, the materials, and anything like that. But yours is signed off with a single family name of Nephas.
You cut out there.
Oh, it's signed off with a single family name of Nephas. That's it. That's the only thing that's on there that stands out to you.
Okay. I go through the bag of holding and just kind of run around, realize and think of what was said in the letter and see if I can put it out.
You pull out all the items quite easily. The one that kind of comes of note is you get an extra coin, which you now know is called the Coin of Hope. This particular coin has one single line that says, "Give to the hand of the dead to pay their ferry." That's literally the line that's given to it. And then obviously all the other items that are in the bag of holding, you think of each one as you read it off the list, and you're able to pull them out.
Interesting. Okay. I put most of it back in the bag of holding,
Yep.
and I get dressed and put on two of the items that were in there.
Fantastic. So, once you're ready, I'm assuming you're going to take your way over to the cart.
Yes.
For prosperity's sake, Lydia does join you, but she's still kind of wiped out from helping and everything. Like, she looks like a little zombie, bless
Put
her.
her in the bag of holding.
No, because that only lasts for 5 minutes before she cuts out
Take
from
her
air.
out every 5 minutes.
I hear a weird voice. Put the imp in a bag of holding. Interesting.
So, you obviously find your way to the cart. It's really obvious where they are. You got clerics all around who can point you in the right direction. And you find a cart which has 4 clerics on it already and 2 drivers. And stood by it is the rather short Mother Superior. Hood, veil. She goes, you're awoken. Good to know. You will be travelling with my entourage here. They will see you safely into the confines of Docton. We thank you again for your service last night and pray that your journey continues with not too much interference. And she kind of helps you up into the cart with everything you need. She does kind of, once you're up, she goes, upon arrival, I strongly suggest finding your way to the Dragon's Hoard. I believe they will be expecting you as guests to stay.
Thank you very much. We will make our way there.
For posterity's sake, you have a very nice, very gentle ride. It is nice, soothing. It's just really kind of nice to have this gentle ride with essentially what is very beautiful scenery either side of you. And it does take most of the day. So about lunchtime, the clerics hand out food to you. And it's nice. It's decent kind of ration food. It's hearty. They don't talk much among them. All 4 of them are wearing veil and hood, which you find isn't common for these. They either have it one or other, but for some reason they've chosen to have the combination. You take most of the day, and you're about just late early evening. You come into view of the mountains that split the bottom kingdom from the top, and given how far back you are, the fact you could see the doors to this place this far back means they are huge. And as you start to get a bit further, one of the clerics goes into their bag and goes, "These are for you," and hands you cleric's robes with the hood and the veil. Says, "Put these on for when we get to the gates. They will see you safely in." Do you take the robes?
I do, but I've got a look of the utmost disdain.
Can I ask the clerics, just say, can we not go in without the robes? Like, why?
One of them puts the hood back and pulls it down, and you are faced with a very ashen-skinned woman with almost ashy-coloured hair. Her eyes are almost white. She goes, normally, yes, but with the infection running rampant, they are being very careful with who they let in. Anyone with any sign of injury will be pulled to one side. And given that
look over at Jasmine like,
given that one of your friends carries an injury, we do not want to take the risk. This way, you can come in with our band and not be searched.
okay, whip it on.
The woman puts her veil back and her hood back up. So as you get closer, there is 4 guards. 2 that stand slightly further down the road and 2 at the gates. The 2 that stand forward step forward. Go, halt, city guard, we must check you. And it's at this point one of the clerks pulls out a letter and goes, guards, we are here on business, and hands the letter down to the guard. Can I get perception checks from both Jasmine and Keyleth, please?
Perception, was it?
Perception, yes, please.
For both of us?
Yes, both of you.
Slow.
They're being very obvious about handing this down, so...
Yep. That's 11 from me.
Okay.
Do I have any more inspiration?
Yes, you have 1.
I'm using that last inspiration.
Cool.
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
Seven.
Okay.
We're not very perceptive people.
No, it's not so bad.
I'm charming.
They'd be quite obvious about it. Keyleth, you very clearly spot that the wax seal on this letter is the same one on the note to you.
Yep.
Jasmine, you spot it, but it moves so fast that you're not sure. Is it? Isn't it? I don't... I could be wrong. It could be just... Because you know the dragon's table is a dragon sat at a table, so you're not sure if it's which sign you're looking at. So you're not sure. But when the change in the guard, when they don't even open the letter, they see the seal, and he instantly shoots to attention and goes, yes man, you're reinforcements, thank you for your assistance, we'll let you through now, thank you, and hands the letter back up to them. And the clerics are kind of usher you down and round and through the gates. They take you into what you see now, which is the map, which is the city. It is huge. There is sloping layers of buildings done in like a horseshoe. You can smell, for some reason, salt air, like you're near the sea, and you hear gentle lapping of waves off into the distance at some point. And they take you into this main area, almost like an entry area. And the 4 clerics turn to you and go, it was a pleasure travelling with you. The Dragon's Hoard will be... And they point out and actually direct you quite well through the streets to this inn. I believe the rest of the party should already be there, give or take. I don't know how long I think they were an hour ahead of us. So they may, if they went straight there, they'll still be there. If not, they might be in the city, but that's where they'll probably head. It was a pleasure travelling with you. Please be safe. And this is where we depart. And
Safe journey to you two. Give them back the robes.
Fantastic. Jasmine, what are you doing?
Jasmine doesn't fully pay attention. She just feels very uncomfortable in these holy robes. Like she's just kind of wiggling, like, kind of scratchy. Oh, yes, and to you as well.
Take off the robe.
I thought we meant to wear it.
Just to get you in the gates, yes.
Oh, thank God! And Jasmine just literally just dumps the robe on the floor.
Okay. Can I get you both to do a perception check again? Just where you're standing. Just do a perception check.
I worked out so well last time.
Really bad idea. All right. Okay.
Jasmine's so relieved of getting the robes off. She's not paying attention.
Fair
So that's a 1.
I got 25. So.
Thank God, one of us can see sign.
Jasmine falls in a hole.
So as Jasmine's taking this off, Keela's kind of like, you know, you're looking around, you're in a new place, you know what it's like to be in a city. You know you've got to, and you know, slightly off, just slightly down the path, is some clothing and some food rations just piled out onto the floor. Just out randomly, it's as someone's just dumped some of the clothing, some clothing and some food here. You don't know why. It looks good. It looks clean. It doesn't look. None of the clothes look worn, and the food looks very fresh. But it's just here for some strange reason.
Okay. Whilst Jasmine's getting out of her robe and struggling with that, I'm gonna make a beeline for these rations and the clothes just to see if I recognise the pack or the clothes or anything.
You don't recognise any of them. You recognise the handiwork. It's the same kind of handiwork that's the same used on the clothing in your bag. So the fresh clothing you were given this morning, these have been made by the exact same person.
I don't know whether to. It feels so wrong to be like, oh, I'm going to root through all the stuff, but yeah, Keela's going to have a good old root through everything that's there.
It looks. There's nothing to say whose it is or why it's here. It's just. It's being dropped, and obviously there's certain parts that are being picked back up quickly, but these are the bits that were just forgotten for some reason or other.
Okay. Curious.
You do know, however, they are sized to a hold on before I say the race wrong and get told off. To a halfling. They are sized to a halfling. A particular halfling has been, because they weren't paying attention. Oh yeah, that happened last stream.
I'll call Jasmine over and just be like, what do you make of this?
I walk over and I see these rations and clothes.
Yeah, they're normal. Again, you do recognise. You don't know why, but the craftsmanship is very unique, and it's very much like the new sets of clean clothing that you had in your pack as well.
Did you? Random question. Don't think too much into it. Did you randomly get a bag of holding this morning?
Your stuff would have been in a bag of holding as well, yes.
Yes, I did. How do you know that?
I'm psychic.
Wow, that's impressive. I'm guessing you also got a bag of holding.
What? Yeah, I did get a bag of holding. So I'm guessing similar stuff like this in your bag of holding. So my thought process is that someone else in our party got a bag of holding and either got robbed.
Yeah.
My money's on Winston. Or didn't like their stuff and threw it away. My money's on Yasmita.
It smells
Or her
faintly.
imp. Or her imp did it. I didn't like that imp. We should kill that imp.
The clothes smell faintly of death, guys. Just so you know.
They smell of what?
Faintly of
Very
death.
faint smell of death.
It's the imp. See, Ada doesn't like that imp.
Okay.
She keeps telling me it smells of death.
Okay, so best case scenario, one of our group, as Meta, has just left this or decided to abandon it. Best case scenario, they're already in trouble. And
Or it's both. We've
God.
seen what Winston does with left unattended multiple times.
Okay.
Saying that,
Or
he's strict.
someone he
at the
traded
gates.
it for cheese. He traded it for cheese.
You know what?
As I'm saying this, I am picking the stuff up and putting it in my bag of holding. Do you want any of this stuff? I mean, it's just here.
Let's take it with us because we don't know, and let's try and find them and see what they've got themselves into now.
Well, my letter said to go to the dragon's table.
Yep, let's go.
No,
Alright,
it'll be in the
cool.
Dragon's Hoard, not the table.
That's the one.
Hoard.
The dragon horde.
Dragon's Ward.
That's what I said.
That would
Thanks,
get
God.
confusing.
Well, the
Welcome!
Dragon's
Horde
Way.
again?
Huh?
What was Dragon's Horde again?
Dragon's Hoard is the
Dragon's Hoard is-
inn. The table is the shop. The Hoard is the inn. There is a reason why they're named the way they are, and it's really convoluted.
Yeah, I pick up everything that's spread on the ground and put it into my own bag.
Cool. And I will make a note. Winston did strip at the gates to prove the point that he wasn't injured. As in,
See,
full
told
on.
you. Yes, me too, Winston. My correct. This is someone who wasn't here last time. Look, man, you guys have made an impact, and Jasmine has put up on it.
Okay, so you pick the stuff up and you make your way through the city. It looks like a very prosperous, busy city. Lots of buildings, lots of works. You make your way through. Even late in this evening, there's still businesses going. There's a lot of chatter, a lot of people, and you come up upon. It's really obvious to spot. It is one of the largest buildings in the street, and over the head of this particular building is a sign that says the Dragon's Hoard. And lo and behold, the picture for the sign is a dragon wrapped round a tiefling. And so, do you enter the Dragon's Hoard?
Before we enter, can I just sort of grab Jasmine's arm and just go, do you recognise that? The sign? Do you recognise it?
If I said no, would you believe me?
Yes, I would believe you, but
Yes, I do recognise it. I instantly felt bad of how gullible she is. Yes, that sign was on the letter I got. It's very peculiar. Oh, cute. What else was in your pack? I just had like some clothes and some other stuff.
I had a bow, this beautiful bow that's it has said it was Nephas was the name of it.
Do I recognise that name?
It is on the letter. Can you roll me a history check again, please, Jasmine?
It's gonna end great. Oh, actually, 18.
You recognise it. You recognise it, and you can't remember why, but there is vague stories that kind of like, you know how you're stood doing duties in a church, and you'll sometimes hear people talking when they shouldn't be, and you vaguely remember hearing about Navas, a deal, something to do with the Infernal, how it went a bit weird but worked out because it went weird, and that the Lord in question has an iron grasp on whatever business he's doing, but is always said to be fair. which is isn't heard of in his profession for some reason.
Interesting. I got this nice ring and these boots. They're made for walking, and that's
They look
just what I'm
great.
gonna do.
Inspiration.
Let's go. Now, if Yasmin asks about her stuff, because I assume it's about Yasmin. If anyone asks for their stuff, I say we don't find it and we split whatever they dropped. Only if it's just beaters. If anyone else says, they can have it back.
Okay, fine. I don't want to know. It's your responsibility. It's in your bag.
Plausible deniability. There you go. See, I knew.
I roll my eyes and go, okay, let's just go in. Let's just go in.
Okay, so you step into the Dragon's Hoard. It is busy. It is a large bar area, and it is busy. It's obviously popular, and it's kind of set out. There is nice room. There is a really nice gangway between each of the tables set out and everything. You imagine it's probably made for very wider species in the fact they're, give them nice space and room and everything like that. Make sure it's nice and easy and accessible. And at the other end is a bar where there are two elves running around doing their normal headless chicken kind of impression, as bartenders do. And there's a door just behind that. Off to one side of this bar, on the right hand side, probably not as popular as the Yawning Portal, is a small stage. There are musicians playing currently. You recognise Esther from the village, and right in front, singing and playing his instrument, is Edward. Now, Keyleth, you recognise him, but you are pretty sure the last time you saw him, he was a half-elf. He is most definitely human right now. And that is where Jasmine makes her sudden realisation from our last roll as to what Edward is. So he's up playing, and as you kind of your eyes travel towards him, you note on a table not too far from the stage is Winston, Loma. Well, you don't realise it's Loma and Meliana to start with because they are in cloak's robes. But given they are the right height, right build, and all of that, and out of the bottom of one of the robes, you could see Loma's tail swishing away with the braided bracelets at the bottom of her tail. Kind of give her away. And sat next to them is a halfling in drapes of robes and things like that, trying to look like a cowboy. You are very sure that it's probably Yasmita. As you watch, a massive tray of food and drink is brought over. It is not just for these four. It is large enough for the entire party. And it's been brought over and set down. And you also note that the bartender is a little jitterish as they come over to the thing. They don't want to fuck up for whatever reason. They are being very careful around this table. What are you guys doing?
Okay, Winston is sat with his instrument and he's just playing along. I once had a wheel. I once had a wheel. It was big and round and it made a clanking sound as it rolled along. I once had a wheel. I once had a wheel.
Oh, Leo! Winston, stop! Please stop.
Oh.
You are attracting unwanted attention. Please.
Boo!
Oh.
I say to Jasmine, I spy with my little eye something beginning with W. That's a massive pain in the ass.
Wiener.
Yeah,
That
well,
definitely
good
pain
calling
in the
that.
ass.
Hey.
and head on
Actually, did
over.
Winston hear that?
And head on over to them.
Probably not. So, you sat at the table. Winston. Okay, actually, Winston, Meliana, and Yasmita, can you all please roll me perception checks? Bless you. Oh,
21.
Will you do something for me?
you are muted.
Yeah. I got
8. I got an 8 too. We're doing well.
Well, you varmints, I got 21.
So, Yasmita spots Keyleth and Jasmine first, and then Loma spots them, and she kind of waves you over, and she kind of realizes that she's still in her robe as she raises her arm. She goes, "Oh shit!" and pulls the hood down so you could see her. And as you guys kind of come over, they shuffle around and let you have seats. Sleep well.
Well, howdy, miss. How are you today?
So this is our new cowboy friend, Susan the cowboy. Please excuse her. She's got some bungle language.
At the word of Susan, I just mutter under my breath, Susan.
I thought I was Pesmina.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Pez Vita, that was it. Pez Vita's what we said. Yes, this is Pez Vita, not Susan. Ignore my prior statement.
Who the heck is Susan?
All right, Pesmita, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sort of looking at the others like, has she gone cuckoo banana?
Well, ain't she?
Oh man, it's
Like-
so unfortunate Yasmita's not here. I had a present for her. Oh well, guess I keep it for myself.
I feel like I could deliver her a little
No,
a little
I don't
present
know.
for
I don't
her.
know you. I don't trust you. I'd rather give it to my good friend Yasmita personally. But she's not here, so I guess I'll just keep it.
Gosh darn it!
I'm leaning on the
Meanwhile,
bar, by the way. In case you wonder what this
as
is.
a nice welcome, I got a card trick for you, partner. Pick a card.
Well, I'll have that one.
Yes, DM. Partner, pick a card. What are you talking about? Do you take a card? Do you take a card?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I take a card.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Roll me a d20.
Got me a 5.
So from this deck, you pick it kind of, as you pick it, it looks like tarot cards. And on the deck is a star.
Oh, I got a star because that's what I am.
What does that mean?
Sheriff Pesmita.
What's your highest skill, Yasmita?
This isn't Yasmita, this is Pesmita. God.
Sorry, my bad. What's your highest skill, Pesmita? What's your highest skill,
Can't you see the
Pesmita?
mustache?
Out of character, what's your highest skill? Pick
as-
any of one of your skills. It's permanently increased by 2.
Oh, yes. Well, does that mean under the? Oh, hang on. You know, like where it's like acrobatics, animal handling, all those.
No, I mean like
Or
your strength,
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 dexterity,
constitution.
blah, blah, blah.
One of them of your choice is increased by 2 permanently.
Woo! Thank you.
As you take in this card, your star shines, and it's kind of bright, and the card's gone. It's like, cool trick, right? And I put the deck back in my bag.
Wow, that was amazing. Oh my god.
Let's do it again. Oh,
Do you want to pick one, Winston?
Yes, meter, not yes, meter.
Do you want to pick one, Winston?
Just go, no more cards.
Don't worry, Winston. We'll do it.
Pretty please.
No. The deck of many things. Oh, it could have been a lot worse. You got lucky this time.
Something bad could have happened to me. That's so mean.
Oh, something terrible could have happened.
Okay, so what I've just asked is this the deck of many things? It is. There is a reason why I had an absolute panic attack and turned my mic off. Because I was hyperventilating. I know what happens with the deck of many things.
That's like laugh as well.
Killed Yasmita, like.
Look, it could have been a lot worse. It also could have been a lot better.
Oh.
Oh my
So
god.
I just got to make a note that that card is permanently gone. I've also got to look for an actual deck. I know I've got someone somewhere.
Oof.
I was playing with
Winston's
fire.
gonna draw from it.
That's
No.
that's totally fine.
I'm playing with a nuke.
You're playing
Are
Russian
you
roulette
actually
with
doing
cards.
it now? Are you doing it as well?
No, I got.
Well, everyone
No, I
stopped
got
me,
put
so
away,
I put the deck away for now.
I
Okay.
think if anyone actually tried, I would stab their hand into the table before letting anyone else draw from that deck of cards.
You don't know what it does.
Yeah, do you not know?
I don't
Do you
trust
know what
you.
Why do you trust me? I'm a sweetheart. I've done nothing to earn your distrust.
Oh, I'm sorry.
nothing
Apart from
Nothing provable.
continually threaten
Improvable.
members of the party, try to murder.
I
anyone,
threatened no one in the party.
steal things.
Imp. That imp is from the hells. I think. They're from the hells, right?
You didn't
Think
say like
so.
that. Just breathe. Just breathe. It's fine.
Loma has very distinctly slid further and further down her chair. And she's like, not in here, please. And she kind of looks at Jasmine and goes, my only request is please do not let any more be pulled in here.
Okay. For you, Lomi, I won't put any more in here.
Thank you.
Wait, was I
Dave?
What?
And I'll explain why you might have been in danger, because unfortunately the magic that keeps this place going does not react well to certain other magic, and I do not want to have a bag of holding inside a bag of holding incident.
Bag of holding, inside a bag of
Yeah,
holding.
what does that do?
It instantly implodes
Okay.
and will level the entire street.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
Yeah,
I don't.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Because someone tried it once and we don't want to try it again. There are scorch marks on this floor for a reason.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna go back to eating.
Okay.
Are we gonna move over to a little corner or something, or are we staying by the bar?
At this point, the music has stopped. There's been a pause in it. And Edward has got off the stage and he's run over to the group going, "You've made it! You've actually made it! I was so worried about you guys. I wanted to make sure you had the best chance, but you made it."
Yes, we've established.
We made it. What is?
Sorry?
What did I make?
What was that? Sorry.
What did I make?
I said yes. We
So,
established.
I said yes. We established. We made it, Edward. What's you know? What's your point?
I was worried. Considering what you guys have been up against, I was worried you were going to make it this far. I mean, Bren didn't.
How did you know about?
How did you know about?
Esther.
Esther.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. But still,
Where were you?
Where were you? Why didn't you wait for us? And why have we been chased? Why did we? I'm very confused. Can you please just fill in the gaps? Because my mind's blank.
Okay. Anybody else need
Nothing
me
new
to
there.
Can I greet Edward a bit more warmly
Yeah.
and just say, and just sort of go, it's great to see you again, old friend. Though,
It's
you look a bit different from the last time I remember you.
yes. And given where we are, I can. He pulls up a chair and he sits between Keyleth and Loma, and goes, "Hi. Let me reintroduce myself. I am Edward." And he shifts right in front of you and becomes a halfling. And he shifts back and becomes a half elf. I am a changeling.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so cool! Oh my god!
Winston,
Can you turn into a bunny rabbit?
Winston,
So cool.
Winston, Winston, calm down, calm down. Have some cheese.
It's so cool.
Have some cheese. Calm down.
Oh, cheese.
Did your card do that too, sir? Oh, did your card do that too?
Yes, it did.
Wow.
So,
I really want to.
I don't.
No,
I,
I'm-
I,
I'm-
by the
I'm
way,
definitely-
I don't know how to actually increase this on D&D Beyond.
I will.
I can do it for you.
Yeah, we'll
I
do
could,
it.
I could do it.
Okay, thanks.
Just message me what you want to increase.
And he holds a hand out to Keyleth to give them a proper handshake.
It's like a very warm. It's like not like a form. It's a very sort of warm.
Yeah.
Like a camaraderie.
It's good to see you all, honestly. Does anybody else need me to fill in any gaps?
Yeah, why do I have a recollection of wanting to try and find you, but not having any? Like, why is my memory all fuzzy?
Okay, the memory bit was what I was worried about. So, I got word that whatever's going down here is starting to try and pull in new blood to test on. And unfortunately, you guys are the curious adventure types. And it would have got round to you eventually. So, I tried to get to you and warn you. But, one of the things I found out, the compelling spell, I don't know how she does it. I don't know how, well, it does it. But it messes with your memory. I was hoping I could leave a strong enough impression to get you guys here safely. And then once you were here, unfortunately, I'm not as stealthy as I used to be. And I got caught, so I had to run. I didn't want to lead them straight to you, so I ran away from you, if that makes sense.
Getting warmer. Just one question. You said it and then she. You're not talking about a spooky, scary, ghosty woman.
I don't know if you can be heard. No.
Okay. Can you
Hear me now?
Yes.
There we go. Okay. So I'm almost clear. I just do have one question. You said she, and then you said it. Is this she some a very tall, spooky, quite graceful, scary woman that calls herself the Lord Lady?
Yes.
Or something like. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm up to speed now.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Winston out.
My jovial reaction has instantly dropped, and I'm now serious at the mention of Lord Lady.
Yeah. I always
put
try
out
and...
sort of a hand on Edward and just go, thank you for your help, because we may have been lost the same way that so many others seem to. So, thank you for that.
You're welcome. I like you a lot. I don't want to lose you. It's bad enough using Bren. I don't want to lose anyone else.
Edward.
All right, you.
At the mention of Bryn, the cowboy starts crying.
Oh, no.
Where's Yasmita in relation to the group?
It's up to you. Yasmita, who you sat beside, because originally there was Winston, Meliana, and Loma, and Keyleth sat next to Loma, and Edward's now in between the two of them. So whereas people sat themselves on the table in between.
I think she's still at the bar, trying to get her drink, trying to find where they've put it, 'cause it's too high for her to reach.
At this point, someone would have just handed it to you. They would have been.
Oh,
No,
well, thanks.
No, no.
I was hoping they were going to shoot it
Winston-
across the bar. Cowboy.
Can Winston sort of like knock it out just out of reach of
At
Feel it
your,
with my fingertips.
on your head be that for doing that.
Anyway,
He giggles
then,
for a second and then passes it.
but then she starts crying. So then it looks like you don't realise it's at the mention of Bryn, so you think it's because I can't reach.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cup.
exactly.
That's why you immediately grabs him, passes it down because he feels really bad.
Sorry.
Yes, Meter. I mean, yes, Meter.
This
It was just a joke.
this is part of the chaos I had to deal with last time. Okay, this is just a
So-
taste of it.
Yeah.
Just so you know, after that, I would wander over.
I
to the group.
lean into Loma. Why is she pretending to be someone else and a cow person?
She thought that was how to get into the gates. Okay, so quick rundown of what happened at the gates. She tried to pass herself off as the sheriff of some other town with a sheriff badge from the Wounded Coast. From, that area. The Faerun kind of thing. So, not even from this country, by the way. And then to prove a point to get in, Winston stripped. Like, full on, butt naked, everything out, stripped.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You also
tied me up in a carriage.
Yes, because you wouldn't
You
shut up.
liked it.
You fell asleep. You have no place
Okay,
to
was comfy, but all I asked was, are we there yet? Okay?
Uh,
I may
I may have asked it several times.
constantly.
Winston also revealed that he really likes to be tied up.
Meliana, I feel so sorry for you for having to endure.
Yeah, well, Yasmita was also trying to try on magical armor that was talking to her as well. That was fun.
No, I don't hear voices in my head no more, so it's fine.
Also,
Also,
Or
you did
do
a
I?
flip onto us. Or do you? Do you?
I take all this information in,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, I should have stayed in bed.
Do I hear voices, DM?
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh no!
With disadvantage.
Oh, only one point difference. So hold on. $19.
19. Your mind is blissfully silent.
Nope, no more voices in my head.
Can you do a wisdom saving
Which
throw for
means
your
that I
imp?
should probably put on the armor.
Start taking it out.
I
Can-
also agree with this.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw for your imp?
Oh.
The imp's still here.
The imp
It's
is
a different
still
elf.
here. They're invisible at the moment. Because technically
Oh,
that
I
hasn't
can't
come
see.
off.
I
Imp
know that.
Got a nat 20, baby.
Okay. Alright, yeah. That's fine.
He's just
So.
dancing around next to me, like this.
So. Yeah, that.
Update. I found my cards.
So after that kind of quick rundown, Winston is looking at the table going, how the fuck did you all survive this long? Just out of curiosity because what?
I mean, I know
We're just awesome.
how we survived. We're just awesome.
Pure skill and courage.
But yeah,
Can I just sort of
Yeah,
go
100% skill.
Our bloody teeth, frankly.
That sounds more like it. Okay.
at
Now
least I
here's
didn't
the
shout
danger.
Leroy Jenkins. Just saying.
Now
I
here's
call them all over to a corner.
before you go, he kind of goes. Now here's the dangerous question: how many of you are injured? And Loma, who's now got her head down on the table, just kind of goes.
Oh my god, do you know about that? Oh
my god, do you know about that? Do you know how to fix that? Lona's injured. Jasmine's injured. I think Jasmine is injured.
No,
I think that's everyone's
no
injured.
injuries. I'm completely healthy. What are you talking about? Shut.
So if you have a cure,
If you have a cure,
because I would like my friends not to turn into zombies. Thank you.
can you please turn into zombies? Thank you.
No, we don't have a cure yet. I just need you to know.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
Ah,
I mean, in that
Dang
case,
it.
no one is injured.
I mean, in that case,
Absolutely
no
not.
one is injured.
Yeah.
Absolutely no. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are with speed of health.
Yeah.
In that case.
Yeah. In that case,
Healthiest people you've ever
healthiest
seen.
people you've
Hypothetically.
ever seen. Really.
Hypothetically, if someone was injured, what would happen?
Over the next 7 days, you'd either get really, really bad, or you'd just carry on with aches, pains, and it wouldn't look great. It'd be kind of numb. Wouldn't be great signs, but if you go downhill, you go downhill fast. You'd know if you're turning bad.
Any way to stop it?
Not that we've found out so far. Well, actually, funny enough, it's a good thing you're here, and that's kind of why we try to get you here. There's been a couple of developments, which I think on cue that means the boss wants to talk to you. And he turns to Loma deliberately and goes, "Good luck, glad I'm not you," and stands up.
Loma, you wanna
You wanna fill us in?
Can everyone make a perception check for me?
Number 6 check.
Oh, Loma is
I don't
fucked.
know. I think I still have inspiration. Can I use it?
Yes, because you've also gained a couple recently. Keyleth, yes you can.
Okie doke.
21.
21.
22. That 20 is natural.
13.
Cool.
19.
No, I'm just gonna wait.
Natural 20 for 22.
Yes, Mita, what's yours?
13.
13. Okay, everyone but Loma notices as with Edward goes, as if on cue, boss will want to talk to you, and he stands. There is, by the table, as if out of nowhere, appears a rather tall gentleman in a breastplate, and it looks very similar to what would be a city guard armor. And at the top is the crest of the dragon's horde, and he looks very formal, quite kind of young for a human. And he goes, "I believe you are the team of Karas, or companions of the Karas. The boss would like to see you now. If you may follow me, I will take you to him."
Can I bring my drink?
Can I bring my drink?
And also a plate of food.
And a plate of food.
He kind of considers this, and he looks over at Loma, and Loma goes, "I am not taking the food off him. I do not want to lose fingers." And he goes, I suppose so, yes.
Then I'm covered. Right, okay. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Then I'm covered. Right,
Winston,
okay,
chucks
let's
a
go.
food on his
So
plate,
Winston
grabs
chucks a load of
his
food
drink
on his
and, like,
plate,
with two
grabs his
hands
drink, and just like
up
with
in the
two
air, sort of,
hands
like,
up in the air, sort
towards
of
the guard.
like walks towards the guard. Him like,
Lead the way, go.
lead the way, go. I'm ready.
Does anyone else follow?
Yep. I sort of
Yeah.
look at Edward, look at the guard, and then go, "Alright."
Edward goes, kind of says to Kia, it's going to be fine. It's not going to be painful. For Loma, on the other hand,
Yasmita
it's
sticks
going to be
her
pulling
thumbs.
teeth.
Sticks her thumbs in her waistband.
Edward says to you, because I think you didn't quite hear, he says, "Don't worry, you're fine." For Loma, however, this is going to be as bad as pulling teeth. Have fun. So the guard, Loma stands rather reluctantly and follows on behind the rest. Lets all of you kind of go in front of her as this guard leads you behind the bar through that door, and you are instantly out into what Keyleth and Winston will recognise as an assembly room. They're very common in noble homes. It's where parties, things like that, greetings will take place. At the other end of the room, there's two figures. One is an obsidian black furred minotaur. tall, almost 7 foot tall. You instantly recognise him, both of you, from the food tent.
My best friend! Winston
immediately just like puts his food on the table if there's a table nearby, or just drops it entirely and runs towards him to give him a big shove. Oh my god!
Right. Next to him is a very tall, thin lady. Now, I don't know if I can find it, and I'll show you. Very tall, very thin tiefling. What appears to be at first a tiefling. She is almost as tall as the Minotaur beside her, but she may be wearing heels. She's dressed very elegantly. Winston, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Will do.
And anyone else who is female romantically inclined also needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Like a wisdom
That's a nice dress.
A wisdom saving throw, yes.
And does that just roll d20 and then?
Yeah, so that it should be your wisdom.
Oh, okay.
That's a nice dress.
Cool, fine.
I don't know if I have it.
No wisdom save from me.
Oh, I didn't put it in here yet. Okay.
7.
Right. Did anyone else need to roll?
I rolled 18.
Okay, Keyleth, for the briefest of moments, you are suddenly drawn to this woman. You don't know why, but you suddenly just really want to impress her. You want her to notice you. You want her to look at you. And as quickly as the feeling happens, it passes. Winston, on the other hand, gets this very deep-seated need for this woman to notice him, to look at him, to say something to him deliberately.
Oh, Marie, de tout savais, tout le mal qu'on m'a fait. Oh, Marie, si tu pouvais, dans tes bras nous m'aurais posé, évanoui mon innocent. Tu étais pour moi ma chance.
Oh my gosh, she's speaking in tongues.
Out of curiosity, what language was that?
That was French, but he's
celestialing. I don't know.
That's
French
fine.
exists in this universe.
Right.
I lean over to Keyleth and was like, say what you will about the man. He can sing.
I mean,
you're
not wrong.
Winston gets about halfway between the two of them, and there is a sudden roaring, thunderous yell of "Stop!" And as quick as the feeling came to you, it stops. And the woman the woman next to the Minotaur goes, "I'm sorry, dear. You know how I get. I don't mean to. That wasn't intentional, I promise."
Right, cool. Anyway,
my
best friend.
food, my best friend.
Winston returns to running towards the Minotaur hidden hut.
And Lime was like, "Winston, please don't hug my dad."
What? I mean, nice to meet you. Sir?
Nice to meet you, sir.
I'm not sure if Winston's already got.
I'm not sure if Winston's already got around it, or I don't know.
You have got to you're about to do the hug.
About here, am I? Okay. So Winston's like,
"Hello," and he sort of looks up in the Minotaur.
"Hello," and he sort of looks up in the Minotaur now, and it's like straightens up.
"Hello, good sir."
Hello,
I am
good
Winston.
Sir.
Lord Winston Almir. It is a pleasure to meet
Lord
you,
Winston,
sir. And
pleasure
his
to
hand
meet
physically
you,
starts,
sir. And his hand physically starts like shaking, like.
The Minotaur, do an insight check for me real quick.
Okay.
See how well he's hiding this.
That is a nat 1.
Okay, so he hides it very well then. He does a slight cough, not just because I have to, and holds out a hand and goes, "It is a pleasure to finally meet you." And he takes your hand and shakes it. I believe a formal introduction is required. I am Lord Brunel, and this is my wife, Laros. And you have already met our daughter, Loma.
Oh yes, Loma. Yeah, lovely guy.
Lovely guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Best of us, really.
Best of us, really.
I mean,
just
look.
look.
Eyes.
She has her mum's. I think.
And
Horn.
Whisper,
Yeah.
like whisper, like, "Damn, Loma, that's your mum."
She alright?
Loma stood there with her hand over her eyes, going, "This could not have gone worse if I tried."
But yes. Well,
First off, thank you for the cheese. It was the best cheese I've ever had. I'm just gonna go and stand by Loma. You probably want to talk to Loma, don't you? I'm really stupid. Loma, come say hi to your dad. And he sort of walks over to Loma and starts to push it forward.
Loma kind of shuffles forward. It's like, "Yeah, hi mum, hi dad. Right, to explain what just happened, please be careful around my mother. She's a succubus." So, yeah.
What's a succubus?
Succubus, demon of lust.
What's lust?
Loma looks at Jasmine, is like,
There is no humor, no sarcasm. She's dead serious.
I'm like, "I love you so much right now. You are my best friend. Thank you."
Thank you.
What? I'm cool with that. Cool. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
So,
You good, Winston? You're kind of freaking out there.
No.
yeah. So you just got the unfortunate side effect of what a succubus can do to a person when they're not expecting it. So introduction's done out of the way. Loma then points to everyone and kind of introduces you all. And the Lord Brunel goes, "It's a pleasure to meet you all. Thank you very much for the assistance last night with that unfortunate issue with the infected in the camp. Your assistance was very greatly appreciated."
That's fine.
I bet we should call them infected as such. Maybe hygienically challenged, maybe or impaired, maybe.
Winston,
But
you're drooling.
yeah. Sorry.
Someone once called me hygienically challenged.
Oh yeah, but you're adorable, so it's fine. I mean, badass cowboy is always going to be hygienically challenged. Pesmeter.
What did Loma's parents introduce themselves as? What were their titles? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was trying to make sure that, yes, I know. I was trying to make sure I wasn't getting feedback from someone panicking. So, in answer to the question, it's Lord Brunel and Lady Laros. Names will be put in lore chat later. So, the pair watch the group with increasing amusement until Lord Brunel goes, "I understand you are, or some among you have been affected by these abominations of some sort?
Yes. In fact,
Perhaps.
Out of no fault of her own, or any Loma may have a teensy wincy ouchie, but if you had the cure for it, I most appreciative it. But if you don't have the cure, then she's totally fine. Yeah, the best she's ever been, really. Yeah, yeah. But if on the off chance maybe she's less all right than she appears, do you have a cure?
Laros listens to this, and she steps forward and holds out her hands and goes, I think you know the answer to that. Who else has been harmed? May I please see? And
Wait. Well, Loma's the most injured out of all of us. She's not nearly dead already. She's nearly a zombie.
we don't use the Z word.
We don't use the Z word. We use the
living impaired.
Living impaired. Living impaired is the new word we're using. Okay,
That one,
she's
that-
but she's alive.
Yeah, that.
What
Yeah,
these
yeah,
days.
that. We're using living impaired. Yeah,
She's currently
And then I
alive.
just
she's currently
point at
alive, so
everyone
therefore not living impaired.
And then I just point at everybody who was infected.
so Jasmine and yourself.
And Loba.
Okay. She steps forward and kind of Lima presents her arm, and obviously at the current minute it's covered in the disguise kit to hide the fact that it's there. But she very gently prods at Loma's arm, and Loma very clearly tries not to shoot through the roof. She goes, ah. And then she steps forward in front of Jasmine and goes, would you allow me? May I see? Jasmine, are we there? That'll be a no for now.
Yes, I hand her my arm.
Okay, she takes it off and looks at it and goes, you are not... I believe this is about 2 days old, give or take.
Yeah, about that.
You're looking fine for 2 days. You're not of great concern right now, though I would keep an eye. It can change quickly. Is it just aching so far?
Yeah, kind of like a throbbing.
I will have our healers come and give you preparations to ensure that you can continue on with comfort. We cannot cure you. We do not know what this is or where it begins. And until we understand its base, we cannot fix it.
Can I, lovely succubus woman, Loma's mum, and
Lady
Loma's
Loris.
dad. Yes, Lady Loris. Sorry. I just want to say. So, I found something. I may have tried to use it as a bowling ball, but essentially, I think it's some kind of like you can look through it and see places, or people can look back at you. It was confiscated from me. I can't remember who we gave it to, but they said I wasn't allowed it anymore. But it was like a seeing stone, or someone said it was. But like anyway, is it possible that maybe we could see where this all begins? Because we found it on the infected at the camp. So is it possible that maybe we can look through it and see who's doing this? But I can't, maybe we lost it. I don't know.
Are you speaking of a scrying eye?
Yes. It was inside a gross thing that looked like a floating eyeball. So I assume so. But Loba, have you got it? I can't remember. Someone stole it from me.
Loma points over at Meliana and goes, it is in safe hands.
Meliana.
The thing I won't use it as a bowl Where
Okay, so I'm not gonna give it to Winston. I turn around straight away and give it to Lady Laris because, like, I'm not giving it to Winston.
that's probably fair. I can see it is a ball. It's definitely the thing I said it was. So please help.
At this point, Loma slams a hand over Winston's mouth and goes, "Take a breath, breathe, before you pass out from panicking. You're fine."
That's good. That's good breath. I'm just gonna take a nap, and then Winston falls over and asleep.
Winston does an impression of doing this to this. So take that how you will. And you literally have to kind of part to let him fall backwards. And it's like, okay, that's fine. Laros takes, deliberately steps away from the scrying eye, and her husband, within a very, given how long his legs are, couple short strides, walks over and takes both of them, goes, "I will see to these," and removes them. At which point a guard runs over and quickly grabs them off him and runs off to God knows where. That being said, Lady Laos then steps across and steps in front of Yasmita and goes, "Will you allow me to see, please?"
Well, I guess so.
And I just pull where the sheriff's badge is and just show my arm.
She looks and goes, "Again? This is only a day old? I assume it happened last night."
Yeah, but I've had snake bites worse than this one.
"I'm sure you have, little one. I'm sure you have." And she kind of leans forward. "Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?"
$18.
She leans in and you hear in your head, "You smell the infernal. Be careful walking these streets. I cannot protect outside these walls." And she stands up. She turns back to the party and goes, "You all have had a rather trying few days. There is rooms ready for you to rest and recuperate. Food will be moved up to your rooms. If there is anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. We are here to do so. You have kept our daughter safe this far and got her here, and to that we are most grateful. Now we repay that kindness." And one of the side doors on either side of you opens up, and a very short halfling, who you recognise in the robes from the clerics before, followed by two elves, tall. Now Meliana will recognise these two by their heights and their builds as the two other clerics that came along with you. They're now out their robes, they're in their normal clothing, and you know all of them on a belt somewhere have a pendant or a medallion or something that has the seal of the Dragon Horde on it. And the taller of the two, the one you know as the one flirting with Loma, kind of takes a sweeping bow and goes, "Your rooms await, my ladies and gents." And what the fuck happened to him?
Well, at that point, can Winston just hear that voice and be like, and just immediately wakes up, like nothing, but like basically goes into a low position.
Can Liliana, standing next to Winston, see him move at the corner of her eye and just sort of knock him with her staff back unconscious?
A con
I
save is
can't-
happening and a roll to hit is happening.
Okay, well, I got a 20, dirty 20 for my con save.
Okay.
I got 3.
Okay. So you see Winston twitch at the start of this voice, and you're like, "Oh fuck no!" And you go to swipe at him, but unfortunately, his James' mic doesn't need a mic. He can project. Yes, he can project a voice.
True.
But unfortunately, that reflex of him shooting forward just swipes him out your range.
I'm fine. Absolutely, yep, absolutely fine at all. Just relaxing on this beautiful floor. I mean, really admiring it. I mean, look at this architect. You just don't see buildings like this anymore.
The taller of the two elves looks over at the second one, looks down at the last one, and goes, "Okay." And he then looks over at Loma and goes, "And he's the one you picked, Princess. Well done. Come on." And he motions for you guys to follow. Do you follow?
Winston will follow, but he would like to pick up his food that he dropped earlier.
Okay,
And
I
his
will
drink.
say that there was a table nearby for you to put it on, so I won't be that.
Okay. Winston quickly runs over to his plate, picks it up, and like he's tippy toeing, like he's doing this, doing a bit of tippy, and he sort of picks it up and sort of tippy toes really quickly, runs and follows behind, but all the way is just sort of, and just very,
Okay.
and then follows on.
Right. Is anyone else following?
I will follow, but before I do, can I speak to Loma's parents?
Yes, you may
Just,
stay behind you.
So just literally right before we leave, I just sort of approach and just do a little polite bow and just say, "Lord and Lady, thank you very much for your hospitality to us. It's very appreciated. Can I check the bow that I was given, was that from you?"
The pair look at you, and they both smile and they take your thanks quite nicely. And when you mention the bow, Loma's mother gives you a slight wink and does this. Goes, "I hope it comes in good use to you."
He just sort of smiles and just goes and does another little bow and then follows out the room.
Do I hear that?
How close were you to?
Well, I was following everyone else.
I've gone quite up close to them.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't.
You can follow if you want. I'm not fussy.
No, I follow everyone as they're leaving.
Okay.
I wave to the parents like, "Lovely meeting you."
It's like, "Let me meet you too." So you're led on by these three, this trio. And as the group falls out, Loma is kind of one of the last ones to leave because she kind of gives a nod to her parents. And she kind of does stop at the door and she turns around and she has a very quick, rushed conversation with them. And then joins on. And the moment that the taller of the two elves realises that Loma has joined the group, he kind of drops back and puts his arm around her shoulder and goes, "So, how was meeting the parents again? Did it go well? Did someone faint? Did your mum turn the charm on? Does everybody know now?" What does Winston do?
Does Winston hear any of
What did Winston do?
Oh, yeah,
Does Winston hear?
Yeah,
He's hearing all of this.
No one fainted.
No one fainted. Absolutely no.
If anything,
Winston, why are you
They
lying?
were doing a very sophisticated.
I was doing a floor
No, I was doing a floor inspection. Not many people do them anymore. They're very ability of the floor. Yeah. Just call me the floor inspector.
The elf in question, who by the way is a drow, kind of side eyes Loma and raises an eyebrow and goes, cute. Very cute. Have you shown him the voice yet? And she jabs him in the ribs and goes, I will throw you off the top of this building. He's like, oh, threaten me with a good time. They have, at this point, they've led you down a corridor and up a set of stairs onto the floor above. And take you, this row of rooms are the doors are spaced out quite wide. And you find out why, because when they open the first door, literally closest to the stairs, it opens out to a very nice, lush, almost sitting area. Again, Winston and Keyleth will recognise them from very high-end homes, where people would mingle after dinner and things like that and chat. And on either side are several doors. The halfling that follows Enka leads in goes, I believe it's time that we finally introduced ourselves. Given all of this so far, might be worth doing. Might be worth. Hold on. Oh, did not want to do that one. Give me a second.
Before you tell us anything about yourselves, I want to know how you're so darn good at disappearing every 5 seconds. I chased you for like
at least half an hour, and you vanished. Or you could have just turned around and said, hey, how's it going? But no, you just ran off into the distance. I thought you were a ghost. Literally ghosted. I'm going to start. That's cool. I might start that as a turn of phrase, ghosted. I like that. Yeah. Okay. If anyone asks if you ever hear the term ghosted again, know that Lord Winston Almere came up with the term.
Anyway, who are you?
Who are you?
Right. She turns around and goes, it's called Misty Step. Not hard to do. Secondly, I'm Nithdani. This gentleman here is Orsdin. And she points to one of the elves. And the gentleman in the back is your Vol. They are my brothers in arms, as it could be termed. And we are the official babysitters of the once Loma. And Loma kind of points in and going, once babysitters, once.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's nice. I just want to know, why is he yours? I mean, surely he's himself, right? I mean, you can't own a person.
Ninth kind of goes, your Yorvull.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Loma, you had babysitters. Aw.
I was 5.
Aw. You were 5 once too? That's weird. To be fair, I can't say anything. I had servants until until last year.
At this point, I was like, I'm too fucking tired for this. And Ninth goes, each room is set out for you. Please lay your pecs down. They will be your point of operation while you are in the city. Anything you need is on us. Do not need to pay. Save your coin for elsewhere. Yeah. Anyone who needs assistance or medical assistance tonight, please let me know. I will be sat out here for some time. And other than that, please have a good night's sleep.
Do you have a cheese selection? If so, can I please have some?
Tries to catch all of Loma's brain cells that are ruined by Winston. Ninth kind looks long suffering and goes, If that is what you desire, yes, I will have it. Pick a room and I will have it sent to you.
Oh my god, I'm having a cheese sleepover. Pesmita, we should have a cheese sleepover. I'm gonna get so much cheese, you are gonna gorge all.
Oh, you're gonna stink tonight. Mm-mm.
I don't even know what cheese is gonna be, but it's gonna be great, and we're gonna.
At which point, Lone was like, "I'm going to bed," and she picks the door closest to the exit, and just like, "Night, everyone. I'm gone. Night. If you need me, you know where I am."
Oh, hey, Loma. You know what? If you need someone to tuck you in, we could always send in your babysitters. They'll read you a bedtime story.
Okay. Out of nowhere, an apple comes flying past your head. She's like, "Fuck it."
Can I try
Too
and
tired.
can I try and duck?
Oh no, she misses. It kind of zips past your head. She's like, "I'm too tired," and disappears into her room.
Oh my god, Pesmita, we need to get that
Wait,
apple because it's
yeah.
great with cheese.
Oh, yeah. Mm. Good night, sweet baby. Rock-a-bye on the
He lipsticks 2 fingers in her ear and just goes, "Good night." And finds
Oh,
a
wait,
room
guys. Psst.
and leaves and sort of slams the door behind.
No, wait. Oh, man. I was going to tell them
Oh,
the
don't
real
worry.
yes meter.
Oh my god, you're yes meter this whole time.
Oh my god, you yes me this whole time!
God, I thought you really.
Oh my god, I thought you.
Keep it on the down low. Keep it on the down low.
I
obviously knew. I definitely didn't
Loma,
forget
you deserve
that
a nut
you
sainthood. Yes, she does.
Anyway, let's go.
Oh.
Anyway, let's go
Awesome.
eat this cheese.
I follow Winston. Is anyone else coming with us? Or is
So-
anyone else still up?
There is so you're in a sitting room which has sofas and a large kind of like middle table, as well as like a almost dining table up against what looks like a window, which is facing the opposite side of the door that you came in. So currently,
Is there anyone
still in the
else
sitting
apart
area?
from me and him?
Currently still in the sitting area is Jasmine, Yasmita, Winston, and Meliana. And then
So
the
those other
three,
people gone. Oh.
they are exiting out the door now.
Once they exit, I'm gonna wait and be like, come here, and call the others over.
Okay. First things first. It's me. It's me. Secondly,
Oh my god!
stop it. Secondly,
Oh my god. It was you the whole time?
I
Master of
tricked
disguise
you.
over here.
I tricked you. Yeah. But also,
You should keep the
I got something for y'all.
Keep the hat. It really suits you.
I got something for y'all.
She reaches into her bag of holding, and slyly, because she's really super conscious that someone might be looking, but slyly as she can, she will slip each of you 166 platinum.
Damn.
I've been meaning to give this to you guys.
Thank you.
I've been meaning to give it to you guys because I found it on someone, and I can't remember where, but we haven't had a chance to settle down and talk on it, and so I thought I would give you all your share because it's only fair because we all fought the peoples off.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes,
166.
Peter.
Where did you get all this? What?
I've been
How long have you had
keeping it-
this?
keeping it safe.
How long have you had this?
A couple of days, but every time I settle down, everyone goes to bed, and so I don't get to speak to nobody. I keep trying to have conversations with y'all, and then you try to kill my frog with wine.
I gave him a drink. Well, is he dead? I gave him a drink.
Probably like when and sat in his little horse and carriage, and then went drink driving, and then had a crash.
Okay, so as a side note, I will say the frog is very well looked after. It is very, very tipsy, like super tipsy, but it is very content in the drink that it's in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he wasn't even my frog to begin with, but I've taken him on because he needs a what's that thing when people drink too much and then they have to have somebody who can watch them. That's me.
An alcohol addict? I've never heard of a frog alcohol addict, but there you go.
Listen, there was so much drink in that he can't handle it. So I have to
In my
keep an eye
defense,
on
I
him.
tried to give you the drink, and you
Yes.
gave it to the frogs. This isn't my fault.
I just left it by the fire, and then a frog jumped in it. Anyway.
So this is you're blaming me for the frog getting drunk, but it was your drink.
As this
Hold on
argument's
one
going
second.
on, as this argument's going on between Yasmita and Jasmine, Winston is going to slyly sneak away and try and find something to write with, a piece of paper and a pen. I don't think he has anything on him that he can. Actually, maybe he does. One sec.
So you think about needing a piece of paper and pen, and you're like, I'll check one of the rooms. You step into a room, which could be yours for the night as well, and you find what you know to be one of the best handcrafted beds. They are comfortable, they are warm, they are, at the end of the day, you kind of like marshmallow melt into it. The room you're in reminds you so much of a home, it's almost painful. Off to one side, there is like a folding screen, which is pulled back slightly to show that there is like a cast iron tub for a bath, and there's all the amenities that you would need for it. On the other side is a desk, which has all the writing material you might need. Right next to what should be a window. And it looks out onto the street, which you're pretty sure it shouldn't do. It should look out onto the corridor beyond, but for some reason it looks out onto the street.
Winston, how does he react to seeing somewhere that looks really close to home? Bearing in mind he didn't leave home on the nicest of.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Two.
You have to take a minute. There is this gut-wrenching urge to just run to start with. But
Winston starts sort of hyperventilating and just has a moment of generally starts having a full-on panic attack.
there is about 5 minutes, and just we'll come back to Winston really quickly. Meliana, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna go to my room. Now all this craziness is sort of calming down. I'm just gonna be like, right, I'm just gonna go and get some rest.
Okay. Jasmine, what are you gonna do?
Are we still technically in the place where Loma says not in here about the deck of
Yes.
cards?
You.
Damn.
You.
Winston, do you want to go for a walk?
He's in his room at the minute.
Damn.
You. When you stepped into this room, you've got a very good hint of why Loma says no. Because the window that you're looking at, right across from you do spot, looks out onto a courtyard, which you know is not possible given the outside of this building. You are getting the very distinct feeling that you might be in a pocket dimension right now. So you get Loma, like Loma was genuinely trying to keep you safe by saying no, no. So do you pick a room
I go get something to eat and then I head to my room.
Okay, so the moment you think of food, the dining table by the window, there's suddenly food. And it's all the foods that you would like. You're like, I've been, like, craving food from home. It is there. So just as a quick run round, working out which rooms people have gone into. We've got the door. Loma's gone into one. Keyleth, which room would you have taken? The one right next to Loma, across from Loma, slightly further down?
I feel like she would have just gone into the one next to Loma.
Okay. Right. Winston, which room have you taken?
On the map, I have taken.
Not on the map, just kind of visualizing.
Visualizing. So in my head, I've sort of visualized sort of 3 rooms on the left side. I've gone into the 3rd room on the left side.
So you've got the door behind you. On the left side, it's the third one. So the one next to. I can hear me echoing in your thing.
It's okay. I'm pushed to talk. I just turn it off.
Okay. So the one further down from Keyleth. So. Okay. Meliana, which room would you have taken?
Probably the one opposite. No.
Okay. Yasmita, which one would you have taken?
Well, I would sit for a minute and watch everyone sort of heading off into their different rooms, and then I know that Winston had said to come in for a cheese party, but I noticed that he looked a bit odd when he went to his room, so she's gonna get up and very, I don't know, sadly I guess, walk over to and knock lightly on Winston's door.
Okay. Just quickly, Jasmine, which door are you taking?
I take the one. I take the one closest to Keyleth. We kind of like a nice little bond in the moment.
Okay, the one across from her is free at the minute. Would you take that one?
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay.
Has Winston and Yasmita, has everyone who was here first gone into their rooms?
Pretty much, yeah.
I would probably be one of the last ones to go in because
I turned to Yasmita. I was like, on our way here, we saw a bunch of stuff just thrown on the street. Have any idea who that belonged to?
What kind of stuff?
It was some clothes, some food, stuff like that.
That might have been me. I had a kind of, I guess you could call it a tantrum, but yeah, it was kind of me. Why?
Oh, I thought it was a trap, so I just left it there. Might want to go pick it up at some point.
Oh, okay.
In case someone takes it.
Well, maybe I can go back there and see another day, but thanks for letting me know.
Yep, you're welcome.
Sleep well.
You too.
Okay. So.
I walk into my room, shuffling my deck.
Cool. So, Winston steps into his room. A couple of minutes later, Yasmita knocks. And as Yasmita knocks, the door to Loma's room opens. She steps out. She's now just in a normal tunic, her breeches, and she swings around and she's everything okay?
Yeah.
Yasmita's the only one out here now, so it's everything okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, it was just I remembered something about this place and realised that might not be good for some people here. So, want to make sure.
Are we in danger?
No. You're fine. You're perfectly safe. A dragon couldn't get in this place unless my father wanted it to. So, you're good.
You want to talk about it?
It's complicated. then again, family's complicated, which is also kind of why I'm going to do this. And she walks over and knocks a bit harder on the door and goes, Winston, cover up, we're coming in. And just lets the door swing open.
Leopold, William, Henry, Rupert, Alfred, Edward, Leopold, William, Henry, Rupert, Alfred,
That's
Edward.
what I was afraid of.
What's happening?
I was afraid of.
Leopold,
Panic.
William, Henry.
Loma walks over and very gently puts her hands on either side of Winston's arms. And she goes, talks him through breathing. Goes, it's not home. You're here. And describes the place. It's the Dragon's Hoard. It's my home. Rooms are different. And basically points out all the differences between what you've described as home and here.
I run over and I just, with my little hands, I hold onto his other hand. There's like copy what Loma's doing.
And she sits with him and she actually lowers him down to the floor and kneels beside him and talks him through it. Until finally he's able to breathe and the panic starts to subside.
Yes, Beta, you made it for the cheese sleepover. Cheese isn't here yet, but I'm sure it'll be here soon.
I reach into my robes and pull out a piece of really moldy cheese.
I brought cheese for the party.
Thank you. I brought the apple. Where did I put the apple? Loma. Thank you, Loma.
I just squeeze his hand a bit tighter and look really concerned.
Okay. Loma stands up. Goes. You need to rest. Relax. And she walks over and taps. And it fills up. It's steaming. It's nice and warm. And she goes, "That's for you. Have one. Sleep. I think cheese parties, probably cheese before bed right now, is not going to help anyone.
No, it can give you nightmares.
That's what we're going to try and avoid." And Loma walks past and puts her hand on Winston's shoulder and goes, "You know where I am if you need me. Try and sleep well."
Winston sort of lets Loma walk away for a second and then for a moment says under his breath, "Thank you."
You're welcome. Okay, Arctic Wolf, thank you for joining us in the crazy. We'll see you next time.
I kind of just jump, like hop up onto the end of his bed, and still holding his hand, and I'm like,
"Can I do anything for you?"
No, it's just it really is just like home, and I didn't leave home on the best of circumstances. I mean, I told you a little bit about it before, but I've not really told you why I haven't been home. And the reason is the Almirs, my family are I'm a lord of a land where I'm supposed to be. Leopold, my eldest brother, he was the best of us, and he was to be the heir. But then my father declared that we were to fight each other for the throne. He went mad just before he died, and because he wrote it down on the sacred parchment, it was decreed that we would fight to the death to determine which of us would become the next lord of the land. And if we don't resolve it there, then the kingdom will fall into disrepair. And the rivers, it's complicated. Where I come from was originally two lands separated by water, a river beneath the castle, and it was build a castle over the land. They would decide the laws of the place. Anyway, my family built the castle. They looked after the riverlands and guided people through. And anyway, long story short, my brothers were trying to kill me. Any one of them could be around here, really. Leopold's dead, and he really should have just been king. I don't know why my father declared that, but I don't know how many of my brothers are left. There were 7 of us, and now I don't know. Really.
Wow. Did you kill Leopold?
No, I did not kill Leopold. Leopold was a naval officer. He served in the Navy, and on the day of the announcement, his ship was scuttled. At least it was told it was scuttled, with him on it, in fact. And he was always kind, and he was nice, and no, you don't want to hear any of this. It's an old story now.
I always hear it to listen. I know that people find me really annoying, and I know that I do things that are strange, but I grew up without anybody, so I always, for the other children without anybody, I was always there for people to talk to me, and I kind of at a really young age became like a friend and a mother, I guess, to everybody. So I'm used to it, and uh, you know, I think we've become good friends over the time we've spent together. And
Well, yeah, you have seen me in the nude.
well, that is true. And I'm sorry that I caught it small. But sometimes you have to say things because it's otherwise it's awkward. But can I be honest with you about something?
Please.
I do worry about you, and I feel like you cover things up with the singing and the silliness.
Sorry, it's all frozen for me in my end. I'm missing the good stuff. I'm so sorry.
Oh, did you hear what I said?
String cage.
Kick.
Tell me when you can hear.
Can hear.
Yeah, so I feel like you I get worried about you, and I feel like you cover things up with the singing and the just the silliness. And I know that I'm like that too, but I worry about you. I feel like I can see through it a little bit, but I didn't know it was this bad.
Sometimes the smartest thing to do is to be the stupidest. And I know they're the stupidest thing to do. Because if I don't do that, then maybe deep down I'm worried that my brothers will find me. Or, you know. And I'm not a fighter. I'm not. I never. As soon as Leopold died, I just ran, and I bumped into Loma, and I bumped into Meliana, and we just kept going, and, and I haven't stopped. And it's been a year. Seems longer, really.
Um, okay, I have to admit something else,
What is it?
and I feel really bad about it. I might have stolen your ring at one point, and then I heard you saying something about it was something for family, but I didn't admit it to you 'cause I never gave it back, but you got it back. And I'm really sorry, 'cause you're my friend.
Thank you for telling me, but at the end of the day, the ring doesn't do anything. It just tells people that I'm on a hit list, basically. But it was my brother's ring. It was Leopold's ring. He gave it to me when I was very small and said, "Take this, look after it, and I promise you everything may not be for him, but for me it is." And sometimes I feel like if I had said, "No, no, Leopold, you keep the ring, you keep it," maybe he would still be here. And
I
maybe
don't
this whole
believe in that. Listen,
yeah.
there are some items and things that you could pick up along the way, and whether somebody gives it to you or you buy something that they have magic, and sometimes they're just a piece of metal, and they don't hold anything like that over you. And I think that is what it is, and you can't be thinking things like that because you're a good person. I know you are. And if these brothers of yours, do they look like you?
Leopold did. Some people used to joke we were twins. The others, not so much. And I doubt they'd, deliberately look like me. I haven't seen them for years, so maybe they got fat. I don't know. Maybe, but eventually they'll find me, and I'm not going to be able to defend myself. Though must admit, this bow that I now have that fires lightning might be useful as a defensive runaway tool, even if I have to lob it at them.
Yeah, you might want to actually learn how to use it first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Otherwise, I might electrocute myself first, and then they don't even have to worry about killing me. I'll already be dead, so I suppose it's fine. But yeah,
You know what you could do
that's
with
me.
that bow as well? You could always fire it at some cheese, and then it would melt, and it would taste real good, I'm sure, on a piece of cracker.
You know what? That is the smart idea I've heard all evening. Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
You're gonna fire the bow
So,
at the
shall
cheese.
how about we make, once this is all done, once Loma is not going to turn into a zombie, or Jasmine, or you, after that we find the biggest piece of cheese, the largest cracker we can possibly find, and we stick it in the middle of a fireplace, and I will fire a bolt of lightning at it to make us, what should we call it? Grilled cheese, or would we call it lightning? I don't know, but it sounds amazing.
Maybe because we're gonna be doing it, and it's gonna be fun. It could be a fun do.
Fun do, let's do that.
Cheese lightning,
What's that
go!
noise?
Cheese lightning.
Right. Well,
Yeah, I like that.
I better
Cheese
have these
lightning. Where did that come from?
cheese. Well, I better have this bath. So
Okay.
until this is all done, lightning, and it goes for like a pinky swear with Yasmita.
And then she just jumps up and gives him a big hug.
Okay. Well, this conversation's been going on. Loma has left the room, obviously at the start, and closed the door very carefully behind her. And she moves one door down. She knocks gently on Keela's door.
Sorry, was that on my door?
Yes, on Keyless door.
Fabulous. Keyless is still awake. She's not quite settled in yet, so she opens it. Oh, hey, Loma, you alright?
Yeah, I totally forgot that the certain style of my home could be triggering, and I wanted to make sure everyone's okay. How are you holding up?
It's fine. Weird. I mean, it's strange. You know, I've not been somewhere like this in, geez, like nearly 15 years. It's a bit of a shock to be back somewhere like this. I never thought I'd be back anywhere like this. But I'm okay.
You doing all right though? Got everything you need?
Yeah. No, I'll be fine. Yeah. She's.
Need to talk? I've got an hour, 3, 4. Heck, I've got all night if you need it.
Yeah, it's a lot being back somewhere like this.
Fair enough.
You know, this is your home and you're comfortable here, and you know, for me coming here, this reminds me of everything I tried to get away from.
Can you do an insight check for me? What are you saying?
An insight check.
Yeah.
21.
21. The moment you say this is your home, you're comfortable, she tries to hide from you that she most definitely isn't. She's not comfortable being back here. She loves her parents. It's very clear that, obviously, despite whatever she may or may not say, she does love her parents. But there is something that has caused a very massive disagreement of views. And she clearly feels that being back here is, in some way, being a betrayal of her values or morals or something like that. But you can see that she's warred with the idea that this group needs help. You need someone to stay. Staying for free is great. And, you know, you've got help here, you've got protection here. She knows this place is, you know, as she said when we came in, a dragon couldn't get in here unless her father wanted it. So she knows that it's the safest place for you guys, but she's clearly not incredibly comfortable with that fact. It's like she wants to kind of, as much as possible, deny it, but she can't.
Yeah. May I ask, Loma, when was the last time you were here?
Oh, now you're asking. When I took the bounty exam, so I would have been 18, just about turned 19. I'm 30 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goodness. So we're quite similar, you and I, in that sense.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I can imagine how hard it can be to come back somewhere where you maybe don't want to be. And I really appreciate that you doing that for us.
I appreciate it, thank you. It's like, it's the babysitter thing. Those guys knew me when I was 5. But my parents being my parents, knowing what we're going against, still wanted to make sure I was okay, so sent along little helpers to keep an eye on us. Which is like, I'm 30, but I can hear my mother screaming, "But you're still my baby!"
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that's tough. But also, that's nice in a way to have that. If that sounds strange, it's strange for me. I don't know. I can't relate to having parents who would be willing to do that for you. So
I think
mean,
that's partly why I try not to hold it against them too much, because I know it could be a lot worse. You know, as much as our views don't align, they're not, being surprising, they're not cruel people, which is a bit weird in their profession, given one, my mum's a demon, and two, my dad is my dad. But coming off that insight, you clearly see that she's trying to skirt round actually saying what her dad does. She's trying very hard not to divulge too much in that, and the fact that she knows that the profession makes people very uneasy. Anyway, as long as you're okay, do you have everything you need?
yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you, and thank you for coming and checking on me. I appreciate it. If you ever need to talk, I'm always got an ear.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Funny enough, and she kind of leans over and makes sure that Winston's door's closes. Can I step in a sec? I want to ask you something.
Yeah, of course. I sort of check and then pull her in.
She steps into the room and she waits until the door is very clearly closed, and she steps away from the door. And she goes, "Don't let Winston know that I'm asking this, because I know he's going to flip." And she rolls up her sleeve and she shows you the wound on her arm. It does not look good. It is clearly spreading, and it's going bad. And she's like, I didn't want him knowing how bad it got. And given we saw what happened to people who went bad, I want to ask something that may make him uncomfortable.
Okay.
I'm
Shoot.
5 days in. I've got 2 more to go. If at any point over these 2 days you think I don't have control of my mind, you stop me. Do not let me hurt anyone.
Jesus, Loma.
I don't. The thing is, I'm also going to ask Meliana, so it's not just going to be on you. But I need eyes on me that aren't going to try and see the best in it and go, no, it's not happening. I need someone who's going to be honest with it. If you can't, I totally get it, and that is a lot to ask for someone. But it's also a case of, I wouldn't make it just on you. That's not fair.
No, I get it. I get it. I'd do the same, frankly. If I was in your shoes, I'd do the same. So, yeah. Okay, I will keep an eye on you, but this does not mean we're giving up.
No, 100%. I don't think Winston would let me give up.
We will keep trying to find something. We'll sort this out, but don't worry. I've got you.
Thank you. As I said, I'll ask Meliana as well, because obviously, it's having to. I think it's more of a comfort knowing I have eyes on me thinking like that, rather than people trying to hide it under, no, you're going to be okay and it's going to be fine, and that's not helpful right now.
I'll be watching. As soon as I see any squid tentacles appearing from anywhere.
Yeah. I would feel much better. Thank you. Oh, anyway, after dropping that kind of fireball on you, I am gonna say goodnight.
Okay.
She kind of bows slightly and goes, just out of curiosity, what did my parents give you?
Should I kind of lean in and be like, do you want to see?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I go to my bag of holding and I pull out the 2 sort of the new bracelets
Yeah.
Not bracelets.
Braces.
Yeah, braces that I've got, and go, look at these, they're so pretty.
Loma gushes. She's got braces as well, so she's like, oh my god, they're brilliant. I love them.
And then I go back in and Mary Poppins style pull out the bow, and it's this big long bow, and it's got the twigs on it, and I go,
oh man.
It's like, can you feel it?
And
can you feel?
She takes it. And she's like, it takes us. And she's like, oh, infernal wood. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And she has a girly gush with you about it, and is like, son of a bitch, this is good.
I know. I can't believe it. When it turned up in my bag, for a minute I was panicked. I was like, who's
That's fair.
Who's done this? Where's this come from? But now that I know, I mean, I can't wait to shoot this puppy out the next time we come across some of those zombie guys again.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. All right. Well, anyway, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for showing me. Very lucky. Love it. She's like, I'll let you go sleep now, and she heads out the room, closing the door behind her.
No.
Is there anyone else doing anything tonight before bed? Or are we all just having a long rest?
Yeah, no, I'm not doing. I do kind of wander slightly around, just generally looking around to see if I see anything interesting. But if nothing comes to mind, I eat and go sleep.
Okay, so you take a wander. The layout of this place seems very simple. There is a courtyard, and you kind of at one point there is a gap in like as you turn a corridor, it's just a long straight corridor, and it's on one side it's nothing but windows, and you're looking out at a magnificent garden. It is very well maintained, very beautiful. And kind of looping round, you see a very clear path down to it. And you very quickly figure out the layout is essentially the bar, the assembly rooms, and then what is probably housing for whoever works here, whatever business is going on. Everyone who serves it lives here, and they have rooms and they have places. It's like mini little flats for this entire operation. And you're imagining the floor you've been taken up to is probably the resident floor for Loma's family. So you're getting the very nice rooms. And the more you look around, it becomes very clear you are in a pocket dimension. You are not in. The front is very much a proper front, but the moment you walk through that door, you're no longer in Dogden. You are somewhere else, which is probably how it moves round.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Azza.
Azza feels very much at home. Azza feels very at home, very happy, and they feel safe. It's not like they're in a completely different alien realm. It is somewhere, possibly along the Fey Plains, is roughly where we are. You also notice on certain doors is the symbol of the dragon's table. There's like one or two dotted around, but there are symbols of the dragon's table. And the same magic you felt at the dragon's table comes off these doors. So what are we doing?
So there's a symbol of the dragon table on these doors.
Yes.
My curiosity is piqued. Okay. I go through the door. I push the door so it's opened. Unlocked.
It's unlocked. There's one on each floor. So there's one on the top floor, one on the bottom floor. Let's say you go on for the one at the top floor. It easily swings open, and you are looking at the dragon's table. You're looking at the store.
I kind of look in, look back, look in, and do I see anyone?
you don't at first, and then from a corner it goes, "If you want to step in, love." It's you recognise the voice as Mother Dragon.
I walk in.
Ah,
Good evening.
it's the polite one. How are you?
I'm fine. Sorry to disturb you. I'm curious and wondering.
Curiosity is a healthy thing to have, especially here.
Um,
I'm sure you would not
I
wonder
woke.
anyway you couldn't.
I assume so. Out of curiosity, again, I woke up with some interesting items. Is that your doing?
No, one of your party made the mistake of assuming that.
Ah,
Yes, that's going to be a talk in the morning. No, I provided materials and sourced certain things, but I was not the gifter.
I see.
You have already met them, though, if that helps.
Oh, I see. That makes sense now.
Yes.
Loma's parents. Right.
Very good friends of mine.
Okay. I see. I should probably go thank them because I received these generous gifts. I'd like to at least thank the person who bestows it on me.
You'll get your chance to. I believe they are neck deep at the moment. Don't
Yes,
ask him
yeah.
what.
I
It's
will.
probably best not.
I won't disturb them tonight. I'd just like to wonder. Um. Well, thank you for chatting to me. You have a pleasant evening.
Welcome.
Good night, and I head off to bed.
That's fair. Is anyone else doing anything for the night, or are we all good to take along?
Is Yasmita still in my room?
I think
Or
Yasmita
is Yasmita
had to
gone?
take a
I think
walk.
Yasmita had to take a walk.
That's fine. After Yasmita leaves, Winston has his bath, and in the bath writes a letter addressed to Loma. And after he has his bath, he puts his night clothes on and he slips it underneath Loma's door. And then goes to bed.
Okay. Everyone has a relatively peaceful night, given everything's gone on. Given the long day of travel and the absolute chaos that went on with that, and just the fatigue of the day. You've taken on a lot of information today. There's been a lot. There's a lot emotionally, and you have a very good night's sleep. And you awake the next morning to this gorgeous smell of breakfast food. It is just mouth-watering. And you all wake up. You've had a great sleep. Can Yasmita and Jasmine make Constitution save throws for me? Yasmita, I need you to do it for your imp too.
My con is a 10. My imp is 12 plus whatever the con is.
That's fine.
I don't know
They
what
passed anyway. Right, just double checking everyone wants to finish at 10, yes? Cool, that's fine, just making sure. Jasmine, what are you ready to do, con? Or is that what's been sent to me? Okay, gonna have to go. Oh, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. we will do that in a little bit then. So you wake up to the gorgeous smell of breakfast. And once you're up and you've got ready, and dressed for the day, you come out into the main seating area, or you just walk straight out into the seating area, whichever your choice. And on the dining table up against the window is laid out a breakfast spread. There is fresh baked bread, bacon, sausages, all the gorgeous smells of just a full-on breakfast. And soup and things like that. Set out ready for you. What are people doing? By the way, what does the letter say? Because Loma kind of rolls out of bed, spots this letter, and is like, huh. Okay.
The letter says, Dear Loma, I wasn't quite sure what to write. You told me your favourite colours once, and I seem to have forgotten. But what I will say is, you are an amazing person. Your parents are amazing people, and even your babysitters are amazing. I wanted to say thank you for helping me, and I wanted to say thank you for looking after me. And I apologize for stupidity at times. And I want you to know that even when I'm stupid, I always... Yes, we've moved our cheese party date to another time. But that doesn't really matter, but I just thought I'd let you know. Kind regards, Lord Winston Helmere. In other words, your friend. It also says PTO on the bottom. Read that I like you, and goes into a bit of first tomorrow. All this Winston, possibly more than just your friend. But then there's, through that last little bit there's obviously like a lot. He's sort of like scribbled through it, like he's like really panicked about it, and then but she can still probably read through it because he's not very good at rubbing things out.
Okay, no, the mic was gone because I was letting him know his mic's gone as well. Basically, he simply said, Loma sat down, read the letter, then turned it over, read the last of it, with a massive grin on her face. And she's like, okay. She gets herself a bath this morning, lets herself relax, and then goes and joins everyone once they head out to breakfast. Can anyone who's already out to breakfast, so Loma will probably take about half an hour after waking up to come out, can everyone please make a perception check? Who's already out for breakfast? If you've already gone to breakfast, when Loma steps out, let me know your perception.
16.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
I've selected.
Oh, I've got 20. Dirty 20.
Loma has tried to hide, and now because everybody's more perceptive than she would have liked, tried to hide the fact that she is now bandaged from knuckles to elbow and just above. Jasmine noticed this as well. She's wrapped it up pretty tight, and she's got her tunic falls to just below her elbow, and underneath that she's put her knee bracer on, in an attempt to hide the wound underneath. But it is very clear that it's now down to her knuckles and now up just above her elbow. She hasn't done a very good job. She's tried to wrap this one-handed, and it's not done herself no favours. But she's in the new clothing, fresh, with her new set of armour on, new belts and everything. She comes out and goes, "Please tell me that's breakfast. Please tell me that's breakfast. I smell." What is everyone doing now that they've woken?
Winston, when he woke up, smelt the food, and as Winston quite often does when there's food, immediately ran towards it, screaming, "Food, food, 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 food." Well, probably not screaming, but just going, "Food, food, 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 food," and then goes to eat the food, and is very happy with the food.
Now here's the awkward question. 1, what was Winston sleeping in last night? And 2, did he change into proper clothing before running for food?
Winston... I don't think he fell asleep in the. I feel like he actually did get into bed. I feel like he's quite good at that. Whether he's in proper clothes or not, no, that's a different story. I feel like he did go to sleep in pajamas and his robe. So he's come downstairs in a robe and pajamas, going food, 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 food.
Okay, so it's literally just in that sitting area where you were before. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So, okay. Cool. Anybody else heading out? What is everyone else doing?
I'm heading to get food, shuffling my cards.
Okay.
Was there in the room, not within any of the actual rooms, but was there a fire, a fireplace?
No. That's one thing that's missing from all the rooms is a fireplace.
Okay. In that case, she was just curled up outside the door of Winston, so he would have had to step over her to get the food, because she's just outside snoring and drooling.
In that case, can Winston have put something in her pocket?
Sleight of hand.
$13 plus. Would that be Dexter? I was no sleight of hand plus 3. Would 16 put it in her?
I'm going to say yes, but it's one of those times of it goes very painfully slowly, and every slight twitch, you're like, no, don't, So it takes a lot to slip whatever it is into her pocket.
Okay. And Winston has, when he was writing a letter to Loma, has drawn a little doodle of him and Yasmita at their little cheese party that they're going to have. And it's got a cute picture of him holding his lightning rod at the cheese, and Yasmita's there going woo in the picture. But yeah, that's what he'd secretly put in her pocket.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything, or are we just having breakfast?
I think Keyleth is up. She hears the noises of people outside moving around.
Cool.
I think she takes a little bit of time before she comes out of her bedroom just to mull over what the conversation that her and Loma had the night before, but also being in this place, sort of the unsettling familiarity of it to her has left her feeling very on edge.
Okay.
And unsettled, so she's just going to sit and she's just going to turn over her mother's locket in her hand before she sort of swallows it all back down a bit, shoves it back down her shirt, and then goes out with just a normal face on.
Cool. So you come out and you find Loma sat on one of the sofas, a massive plate of food sat on the small table between the sofas, and she's on the cross-legged on the floor eating. Winston is also, as Winston does, food piled on. Meliana, what are you doing?
I'm just going to be sitting on the sofa opposite Loma, but sitting on it cross-legged, eating just with this bowl of porridge, just eating very slowly, and nobody's sure whether she's still meditating or whether she's actually eating.
That's fair. Right, Yasmita, what are we doing?
Oh, I'm sleeping and drooling on the floor.
Okay. So, people eat. Loma finishes her first plate and kind of goes over and very gently gets a second and kind of crouches down in front of Yasmita, puts the plate down and starts poking at her cheek, going, Yasmita, and kind of wafts the plate under her nose and goes, Yasmita, and wafts the plate under her nose and goes, Yasmita.
She snaps like she's like, what's that?
And there is a moment where she almost loses the plate and goes, food, have. What are we doing this morning? Because I'm pretty sure 2 of you have a date with the Dragon's Table.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta go and pick up those scrolls.
Yeah, and if we want to find out what the fuck's going on, we'd probably want to do that first before taking a wander into town, finding out about these attacks and stuff.
Okay, I'm up.
Okay, so while Yasmita does that impression, everybody else, I'm assuming, is going to have breakfast and get ready.
Winston is like anyone who can possibly hear him, like all his friends that are close to him while he's eating. He's so excited about the scrolls that he's ordered from the Dragon's Table, about how he's going, because he's bought Misty Step scrolls and he's very excited about how he can now, do really cool teleportations, and he's really excited about the fact that he's ordered this scroll. So excited. And basically starts telling everyone about his cool ideas about Misty Step with an aura of glowing things around him.
Sounds great, Winston.
I know, right? This is so cool.
I know, right? This is so cool. And anyway, I'm gonna eat my bacon now.
Okay. Jasmine, can you do the Constitution saving throw, please?
That is massive. 23.
Oh, you are fine. That's fine. Okay, so you've had breakfast. I'm assuming Winston gets dressed at some point throughout this.
I think I feel like someone's either got to tell him to go get dressed, or he's just going to literally go out the door.
Your mic's not working.
I think someone's going to have to tell him.
I think someone's going to have to tell Winston to go get dressed, because he's just that excited that he will walk out the door. So unless someone catches him first, he is going to walk out the door in his PJs.
Loma
Thank
looks...
God. I thought for a
nothing.
second you were saying that you'd been hovering over me trying to put a doodle in my pocket while you were naked. I was like,
No.
I say
No,
nothing.
I
to
was in my PJs.
Loma looks over Winston's head after having given Yasmita food and just holds her hand out and does this. As if to do... Who's gonna tell him, you or me?
Oh, rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors.
Winston, you're nude again.
Always.
Always.
Clothes, and she'll just throw some towel or something at him.
Ah!
I lose.
Ah!
I lose. Yeah, Winston, Loma kind of puts both hands on either side of Winston's shoulders and leans in. So her mouth is very close to his and goes, Winston, it would be great if you could put some clothing on, please.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Quite. Yes, right. I will do that.
And she kind of adds in a slightly lower voice, as much as I enjoy the view, no one else is going to.
That way he's gonna go right red, and he's just gonna go like straight.
Yes, right,
Yes, gets like.
And just loses all words
And just this like deliriously walked his room to Ghost.
Okay, so it takes about 10 minutes for everyone to get ready. And Loma's like, just so we're all clear, we're heading to the Dragon's Table, and then we're going to find out what the fuck's going on in the city. I'm gonna take, give or take. That's right? Yes? Yep. No? Cool.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, we better get hurry.
We better get hurry. Like Dragon's Table's on the complete other side of town, so okay. I reckon it'll take us what?
Okay.
Half an hour, 20 minutes, maybe more. Anyway, let's hike.
Okay. Does anybody else need to do anything?
The Dragon Table's right there, and I point to. Are we downstairs or upstairs?
There's one each. There's one on the top floor and one on the bottom floor.
Well, I point to a door that the Dragon Table was at last night.
So you point essentially out the window and across the courtyard to the other side. And can everyone do a perception check for me, please?
I don't know why I keep trying. My perception's so bad.
Oh, Winston apparently does.
12, 11.
Winston got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I got 22.
Okay.
17.
Okay. All of you kind of look out, and you're following Jasmine's finger, and you look through this window, and you look across. There's a window across from you, and right across from you is a door, clearly marked with a Dragon's Table symbol on it.
She teleported again.
Oh, actually, why am I complaining? That's like a closer walk. Okay, right. To the Dragon's Table!
And Loma's like, you do realise that's not technically transportation, it's a... Okay, you know what, I'm not going to try and explain the magic. I don't even understand it myself.
Let's go to the magically
magical magic shop. That is the Dragon's Table. Let's go!
I jump onto Winston's back and just point as well.
Tony Ho!
Winston starts going on with it and just starts pretending to be a horse. And starts running with Yasmita on his back.
So you run around this curve, and it's quite clearly a horseshoe shape. So you can't get lost. You find the Dragon's Table's door, and you come to it. The door is currently closed. What do you do?
I knock very politely on the door, like, "Are you open? It's Winston."
Okay, the door.
Hello.
So it takes about a couple of seconds, and the rest of the party are able to catch up. Because I'm assuming no one is rushing after these two. No, I didn't think so. As the rest of the party arrives, the door swings open, and you are looking right into the Dragon's Table, which...
Hello.
Winston is sort of just
talking into the Dragon's Table. Hello. Anyone? Hello.
Okay.
Hey, there's an echo. Yasmita.
Hello. There should now be a new map. So if you want to refresh Dragon's Table,
Ooh, new map. There we are.
Anyone here?
I'm here for my scrolls.
Okay.
I have extra money if you need more.
Okay. So
Hello?
you've walked into the dragon's table. You have the desk that you're used to, and a door beyond it. And it takes a couple of seconds, and the door opens, and out steps Mother Dragon. She goes, "Ah, you're back."
Oh, sorry. I did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. But and at that point he sort of runs and hides behind Loma.
Okay. Loma kind of steps forward and goes, "Morning, Mother." And she goes, "Morning, dear."
I thought the other lady was your mother.
No, yes, it means she's mother. I think that's just her title. Like, I'm Lord Winston out there.
Oh, so like I would be.
Two mothers.
I would be orphaned. Yes, Mita.
No.
No, you're Sheriff Pesmita. We decided.
You're Sheriff Pesmita. We decided.
Oh yes. Oh, I shaved.
So,
You've shaved.
does everybody step into the store? For starters,
Yes.
everyone steps.
I am actively shuffling my deck.
Okay.
Oh, can I draw one of those?
Oh, can I draw one of those?
Yes, before we step into the store, we can.
Okay.
I actively walk back out the store. I'm not going to disrespect Mother like that.
Right, I'm gonna give people their little. Jasmine, this is your one. Keyleth, this is your one. I'm just gonna pop you in. Miliana. Where's our bard? Pesmita, Yasmita, and because you two are there, Winston and Loma for safety. So Loma's a bit more forward. People can move themselves as to where they will be in the store.
Right, where's Loma?
Loma's right up front, but you've stepped back so you can do your card.
Yes, of course.
Just to confirm, outside the shop is back into Loma's parents' place, right?
Yes.
Damn it. Look, Winston, I'd love for you to draw a card, but I don't want to disrespect Loma's parents or Mother Dragon, so we'd have to do it outside. Because this is a very special magic trick, and I don't want to show them up.
That makes perfect sense. Okay. And at that point, Winston goes back to hiding behind Loma.
Okay. Mother Dragon stands at the table. She's standing quite straight back. She goes, "Winston, dear, please come down. It was not you with whom I am angry."
I am angry.
Oh, okay. Good. And then he sort of ducks and hides again behind Loma.
"I apologise all, but I am not in the trading mood. I must ask that today you exit my store."
Quite right. Okay, that is fine. Right, let us go. And Winston immediately just like walks right out the store. He's not pissing off this dragon.
I jump off of Winston's shoulders onto Loma's shoulder and then onto the floor in front of Mother Dragon and say, "What's the deal?"
I take a wide berth. Like why? Like I'm over here. Wait, I'm over here.
What's
Mother
the
Dragon.
deal? Are you okay, Mother?
She raises an eyebrow and goes, You enter my store. You insulted my child. You accuse me yet again of something I have not done. And you come back with that attitude?
I'm
Get
asking if you're okay.
out.
Wow, I can't even ask if someone's okay no more.
Let's go.
That was a genuine
And Winston
question.
runs back. Can Winston grab Yasmita's hand and like try and pull her out?
Boy, do I wish I had the silent spell.
It's up to you. Does Yasmita let him?
Yeah, I mean she'll go, but she is turning back around and going,
What is your deal? I was actually asking you a genuine question.
gets dragged out.
She goes, I answered you. I am not happy. You insulted my child, accused me of something I did not do. And you come in with no apology.
She just walks out. She ain't apologising to this woman.
At this point,
absolutely, like, Yasmita just walked
past her, and he's like gobsmacked. He's like
I'm sorry.
bowing on him.
Okay.
He's generally terrified.
Listen, I'm sorry. I was gonna get you scrolls.
Does anybody else do anything?
Keyleth has no idea what's going on or why there is any animosity whatsoever. So she's just gonna quietly back away, slowly towards the exit. She doesn't want to draw any attention to herself because this feels like an opportunity to kick off.
I think it's safe next to me.
Yeah, I'll just start moving a little bit more towards Jasmine, but also keeping an eye on when the door is, because...
Miliana, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna quietly stay where I am, ready to go for the door if need be.
Okay. Mother Dragon kind of watches as Winston pulls Yasmita back. And there is a very distinct exhale of breath, and there is steam coming out of her nose. And it kind of fills away in little drifts. And she looks over at Meliana and goes, I believe an order was made. Was it not? She's looking at Meliana.
Yes, they did ask for things.
Remind me what?
I asked for some scrolls.
Your thing's not working. You're not lighting up.
I asked for some scrolls.
I asked for some scrolls. I think I got my Misty Step scrolls, but I asked for Guardian scrolls, the ones that make the floaty rings around people. I've always wanted those. They're really cool. But if you don't have them, it's fine. I can come back and.
She kind of gives a bit of an amused expression of, I've never heard it described like that, but floaty rings. Okay. She walks over to the corner where there is the bookshelf of stacks and stacks of scrolls. She grabs them out. And she grabs them. And she takes them over. And what was it your friend was asking for?
You talking about me now?
Yasmita.
What?
Did you ask me? Yeah. What we ordered stuff. Yeah, I can't remember what we ordered. I remember
I ordered an upgraded crossbow.
Oh yes. Bear me one moment. And she puts the set of 5 scrolls on the desk, turns around and walks back through the door, which closes. At this point, you notice that there is actually a carving on this door, and it takes a second for it to focus, but it is a carving of a bone dragon. And can I, anyone who's looking at the door, can I get a perception check, please?
17.
21.
21.
18.
It takes a second, but you will notice that this thing's moving. It's very, very slight in its movement, but it's moving, and it is inching, almost doing like a figure of 8 round this door, and it is inching ever so slowly round this kind of track.
Yes, Peter. Loma, I think the door's alive.
At which point, Loma goes white, and she starts backing towards going, oh, fuck, she's pissed off. Oh, fuck, she's pissed off. And
Okay.
Loma turns and does a full dash out the door. Second
Do we run?
Later, Mother Dragon comes back through the door with a crossbow. And she sets it on the counter. What is everyone doing?
Seen Loma try to run, so I'm following. I'm sticking to Loma like glue at the minute.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
whatever she's doing, I'm doing.
She's just got to the door. The front door.
Cool.
So what is everyone else doing?
I shrug off Winston's hand, and I slowly.
At this point, Winston.
Hold on, let Yasmin to speak first. So Yasmin, what are you
That's
doing?
I shrug off Winston's hand off my shoulder, and I lift my head up and try and make myself as big as I can be, but not in like an aggressive way, but in like a I'm not scared, and like I just purposefully walk towards the desk very quietly, and look up onto the desk thing that in front of me.
She surveys it. Okay, so Winston, what are you doing?
Winston
Was just gonna like just in case of problems. He was gonna literally jump in to defend her, but she's walking forward quite strongly, so he reacts like oh okay, that's fine. But he keeps close behind just in case he needs to jump in front of her to save her.
Okay, Miliana, what are you doing?
I'm just going to stay right where I am because I feel like trying to leave isn't going to be a good idea at the moment, and getting involved with what's about to happen probably isn't the best idea.
Okay. Jasmine, what are you doing?
I look at Mother Dragon. I give the most earnest smile and can keep standing where I'm standing.
Okay. Mother Dragon looks down at you. And there is several emotions that's flash across her face. And goes, I will allow another to do business on your behalf. Pick someone.
No. I want to buy these for Winston. And I have money. And you've done this to me before. So I would like to purchase the crossbow and the scrolls, please.
She kind of considers you. Goes, had you not tried to insult my son yesterday, I may have considered it. He did me proud by serving you, despite the insult. Yet this is the second time you have accused me of something I have not done, and laid blame at my feet that is not mine. When I first let you in this shop, you did not need anything. You then blamed me for a fate of another that I could not change. I will not rob someone of their free will. He did not want nor need me. I cannot decide death or life. Yet you blame me for it, for not giving him something. Anything I could have given in his shop would probably have made his death far more painful. Yet I stood, I listened, and I understood. and you walked out. I thought we understood.
Accepted what you said.
You did. And yet when you came in yesterday, you came in blaming me for gifts that were not mine to give. Had an attitude with me because you thought I was the gifter. That I hadn't given you something. It was not my place. And yet you chose then to insult my child, and you come in without apology today.
I didn't insult him. I just said that I didn't like that you were doing what you did.
I didn't do anything. That's the point. I have done nothing to you.
Well, I don't know who gave us the gifts then, because somebody else said that it was you.
No one said it was me.
That's what we were thinking. We all thought it was you.
But did you ask if it was me, actually?
You weren't here.
No, but you then insulted my son about his breath. A matter that he is quite proud of and insecure about.
Well, each to their own, I guess.
Okay.
I apologize for insulting somebody. Okay, that's on me. I apologize for insulting him, but you and I, we are not on good terms. I get that. But I don't think I've done anything particularly bad, and I said that to him. And in fact, when I came in and I was angry with you about Bryn, that's because I cared, and that is all. And I tried to do the right thing.
And I understood that, and I met that with understanding. Yet yesterday, when you came in angry at me for something I had not done, do you roll your eyes at her?
Yes. She can't help it.
Okay.
She's just like a little petulant child.
The entire room starts to darken. And across several of the bookshelves, eyes pop up and open. And from behind her, the door swells. And the carving starts to pull away from the door.
At this point, Winston does jump in front of Yasmita. Wait! Mother Dragon. Yasmita is trying to say sorry in her own way. She struggles with language. When you invite people into your store, you say you give them what they need. What I need right now is to find a cure for my friend Lona, but we're working on it. But no one ever asks what you need. Mother Dragon, what do you need?
You kind of stop her short. But as you've kind of stepped forward, you notice that her nails have gone into the desk in front of her, and they've made massive gashes. And she stops and takes a breath and goes, I need you to leave.
We're going. We're leaving. Before we go, though, Winston takes off his brother's ring.
Okay.
And he puts it on the desk in front and says, someone gave this to me and said it would protect me. And we've wronged you. And we apologise. Yasmita is trying to apologise. This is from her via me. She helped me last night. I owe her one.
No!
And I slam my hand on top of it.
You will not give that away that means something to you. I'm trying to get you something.
No.
I'd rather keep my friends
alive than have a ring that's brought me nothing but trouble. I'd rather keep you alive. I'd keep all of you guys alive. Now, Mother Dragon.
Her eyes dart around for a minute. She is looking for confirmation from something. And it's not there. She looks at you and goes, your gift to me is you leaving me alone today.
Okay.
Take and leave.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yasmita and immediately like goes to try. I don't know if I can. Goes to try and pick up. Puts the ring back on. Goes to try and pick up Yasmita and runs for the door.
Okay. While this is happening, what is everyone else doing? Meliana, what are you doing?
I've moved towards the door.
Keyleth, what are you doing?
I think Keyleth is by the door, but she hasn't left yet because she doesn't want to leave with everyone still inside.
Jasmine, what are you doing?
The hostility I feel, is it towards all of us or just them two?
At the minute, it's fluxing. You get the feeling that this whole room could go up any second. In the space of having this conversation, the thing that's come from the door is massive. It is towering up over the back of Mother Dragon. It is a literal skeletal dragon. Can you roll a history check for me, or Arcana, whichever one works best for you?
I'm using my inspiration.
Okay, go on.
13.
It takes you a second, but you realise what you're looking at is a dragon bone golem. And you know this thing is not whatever magic is in this room, that is an example of it. Like, manifested. So what are you doing? You also realise, given all the eyes that popped up, you are in a mimic horde.
What gave you this idea, huh? What gave you this idea, huh, TM? How did you get this idea? Interesting idea. I click my feet together, and faster than anyone can see, I dash towards the door and basically shove Winston and Yasmita out.
Okay,
like,
so
I
Yasmita are quite near the door, so you'd have to go up and round to push them back.
Yeah, like I click my boots together. I just become very quick, very fast, very quick, and just zoom past them, zoom with them, and just like all the speed and weight of my body, just charge at them to get them out. And I just shout, "Time to leave! Time to leave! Time to leave!" Mother, pleasure as always. Thank you for your hospitality. I hope to see you on better terms.
Winston shouts back, "Thank you, so sorry."
Back. Thank you,
Do
sorry.
Do you two move with Jasmine?
I picked.
I picked. Remember, I tried to pick up. Yeah, have I successfully picked up Yasmita?
Right,
That's the only thing, because I went pick her up and run.
Yasmita, are you letting him pick you up, or are you fighting?
I would have been fighting. How quickly does Yasmin come in? Because I would have.
Very quick.
Yeah, speed. She's got boots of haste, so she walks quite quickly.
So I would have started to fight off Winston, but I would have been taken by surprise by Yasmin.
No, I'm pretty sure you successfully.
Because Winston rolled an 8 on his strength check.
Okay, so he doesn't quite manage to pick you up, but you were taken by surprise, and the two of you not so much pick you up, but they kind of frog march you towards the door. Does anyone else do anything in this moment? Or is everyone heading towards the door?
Heading towards the door.
Heading towards the door. Mediana, heading towards the door.
Yeah, heading towards.
Winston. Yasmita, are you going around them to head you towards the door?
Hold on 1 sec. I just wanted to see if I've got something. Hold on.
Go.
Has Loma left the room by now?
Loma is hovering in the doorway and she's like, "Get the fuck out, get Get the fuck out.
Okay, cool.
Loma is like, fuck off, dragon. We are getting... No. She's also not happy with the amount of mimics in here.
I will start to let them frog march me out, and then I will just turn back, walk up to the desk, take out of my bag of holding a little piece of dragon eggshell, and slam it onto the desk and say, and just push it forward.
I'm not that helpful anymore.
Let me finish. Push it forward and say,
I have never done anything but try to help people and things and creatures. I'm sorry that I upset you.
and then I turn around and I walk away.
Okay. You were allowed to leave. She watches you go. She makes sure you leave. But she stares down at it. And can I get a quick wisdom save from you, please? This will be the last one of the night, and then we'll wrap up.
17.
Okay. You hear in the back of your mind, being a good person doesn't stop you making mistakes and doing bad things. And that's the last bit of advice that she comes out with. And there's kind of like a point and goes, recognize the bad, do not hide from it. And as the group leave, the door slams shut behind you all, and there's a very distinct kind of thud as some sort of bolt or lock floods into place. And with that, we will end our session here. We will begin the session next week. We're 2 weeks on a row this week time. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all the people that were able to stay till the end. It was lovely to have you all. Until next time, please stay safe and keep rolling for initiative. Bye-bye.
I don't know if you guys mean as a dead take up with you.